Can you hear me now? All right, you can. But now there's an echo. All right, hold on. How about now? Got me, got me, got me? No echo? I think we're good. Okay. Echo is gone, correct? Echo is gone, right? I can hear no echo. All right. Thank you, Steph. Mr. B, thank you. Okay. There is a link at the top. If you want to join, please join and talk to me live on the link. I am the robot called Sortajon 6000 today. So I am a robot named the Sortajon 6000 because we are going to be sorting action figures. And I would love to have someone to chat to. If you want to join in, click that link above, even if it's just for 10 or 15 minutes. There should be a pinned link at the top for you to join in. And this is what we're going to be doing today. I have a stack of cases here, and most of these cases are empty. And I have one bag, two bags, three bags, four bags, five bags, six bags, seven bags, eight bags, nine bags, 10 bags of figures, and they're all Star Wars, G.I. Joe, Marvel, Adventure People, stuff from forever ago that we need to sort out and then put into these cases so that later on I can put them on display and have them in an organized fashion in some way. Oh, and there's also, in addition to those bags, we also have this. I don't want to tip it too much but it's completely full of loose figures like this, just randomly in here. So we have more loose figures than we need to deal with. So then we know how to deal with. Oh, I'm not even sure if these cases are going to fit everything. I don't think so. But we're going to see what we can do. So we're just going to start on some random bags here and just start going through them. And one other thing, we're probably going to get interrupted for a second because in order to make this work, he might be here right now. I had to string electrical wires across the room so Dad can't get through. So we may have to pause for a second and help him get through because this is the only space I had to do this at. When are you ready to get through? All right, not quite yet. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. $3 a.m. Where you going? Yeah. Steph and I are meeting up in a few short days. Well, not just Steph and I. I mean, it's Steph and Martin and Matt from Matt's collection, Stu and Georgie. Yeah, the whole bunch of us are all meeting up at Disney World. And is there like 10 of us or something? I'm not even sure who all is going. I think there's like 10 people or something. It's going to be crazy. I got to sort all these and put them in there. So I decided to do it live. That was Dad. Say hi to Dad. First time playing with the coat on. He had to play with a coat. It's so cold. So hello. We'll say hi to everybody. Hello, Mr. B. Hey. Hello, Stephanie. Good to see you. Over to John. Kieran, how you doing? Mr. B, Kieran, Steph. Paul's here. Hey, Paul, how you doing? This is my helmet for today, Paul. Shark helmet. Joe Amazing Stories. Good to see you. What a better way to spend a night. Happy Veterans Day. Hello, hello. Yes. Pod Racing Palpatine. How you doing, Palps? So as I was saying earlier, there is a link at the top of the screen. So if anybody wants to join in, please do so. Click that link. You'll be added to the StreamYard, and we can chat while I'm sorting figures. If you just want to sit in the text chat, that's fine too. But thank you for joining in. I'm going to open a Dr. Pepper Zero so I have something to drink. All right. So let's take a look at the cases first. So we have a space case. Wait, I got to add the other. Let me add the other camera. Why didn't I add the other camera? Add it to stage. And how can we do this? Hold on. So that should work, right? Let me make that one big. Can I make that one big? Let me make that one big. I haven't used this in a while. There we go. So we can use that one big. Jonathan, evening. How you doing, Jonathan? So we have a lot of cases here. We have the 24 figure space case with cool, like, those are exactly what Star Wars looks like, right? Those are, C-3PO was definitely a cowboy, and Darth Vader had weird goggles on, and he held on to his, like the energy part of his lightsaber blade with his bare hand all the time. Yep. So that is, it looks like there's a Donald Duck, or is that Daffy Duck trooper there with a crossbow? So yeah, great case. So that's one of our cases. We have the famous Star World case, and now we have every version of Star World. This is the 12 figure version, and we have the Star World double-sided case. So there's an image on both sides. That's a different version of that one. We have the space case, which is for 12 figure space case. We have the 24 figure space case. So we've got a lot of these variants of the space cases. And this was an extremely cool one. This is the 48 figure space case. It is gigantic. It has supposed to have 4 layers of case in there, 4 layers of stuff, but I've only got 2, and then I got a piece of cardboard because I don't have enough trays. I didn't. Not all these came with all their trays, so most of them are all right, but not all of them. And then we have GI Joe cases. We have 2 of those, so we can fill those up with GI Joe. We have the combat figure case, which is pretty cool. It's got a scene from Battlefield 6 on there. If you're playing the current game of Battlefield, it's right there on the cover of this case. Holds 24 figures. And we have another combat figure case in a different style. So that's pretty cool. It's got an awesome helicopter on it, doesn't it? Look at that thing. And we have the superhero Great Heroes collector case to put figures in. Random figures can go in that. And of course, we're not really a fan of cases without having Star Wars cases. So we've got a Star Wars, I think these are 2 of the same case. So we've got some Star Wars cases, but I do think at least one of these feels like it might be full. So this one's got some figures in it already. Stuff that's not on display. Yeah, it's pretty much full. So we've got a couple spaces we can use for maybe like for like R5 droids or something. If we've got some little astromechs, we got a couple spaces in that we can use. And then, but I've got like 20 Darth Vader head cases. So if we really need Star Wars cases, I can go in the other room and grab them. And a couple C-3PO. We got 4 Kenner bagged Crumb, Salacious Crumb in the Kenner baggies in this one. And I think that's all we got in this one, right? Yeah, that's it. So we can use this case for some of the stuff. Because the other goal is to sort these and put them in the proper spot. So if they're Star Wars, they'll go in a Star Wars case. If they're G.I. Joe, they'll go in a G.I. Joe or combat case. If they're superheroes, they'll go in the superhero case. If they're random, we can put them in the space cases in Star World. So, yeah, we'll sort of sort this out as we're going. You can never have enough crumbs. Yeah. A bunch of flurries, but nothing. Is it cold where you is? Yeah, it was so cold here we had to put on coats, and we're in South Florida. So just watching the drawing. Oh, you're drawing. Cool. That's cool, pal. So come on live with us and show us what you're drawing. Click that link at the top and show us what you're drawing. You can even just come on for a couple minutes, you know what I mean? Yeah, anyone is welcome to pop on for a couple minutes if you want, or stay the whole time. Just, I didn't realize Joe's had their own case. Yeah, I think they have a couple of them. There's 2 or 3 different ones. So, was that Shabs? Did we say Shabs is here? Shabby is here. Hey, Mr. Redmond. Hello, Shabby Geek. Good to see you, my friend. So yeah, once again, if anybody wants to join me and chat while we're doing this, please click that link above and join in. And let's just get into it then. Let's see what's in the first bag, and we'll start sorting. So the first bag here has a Luke Skywalker. Is this even really helping out? I don't know how this is. We have a Luke. So we'll put Luke there. We have, this looks more like a modern version of 8D8. So we'll put, how do we want to do this? That way or that way? We'll do them that way. I don't know. Does it matter? Adventure People Construction Guy. Hello there, I am Construction Guy. I will bring adventure to you. Adventure People Spaceman with brown hair. He's floating away. I am in space, floating away. No, he's going to go there. Apart from Star Wars and G.I. Joe, did any other toy lines have official cases? I suppose the He-Man. Yes, Transformers had their own case. I have a Transformers case. He-Man had a case that had He-Man art on it. Batman, the animated series, did. Let's see, I think even Superpowers had a case back then. The Marvel Secret Wars, I think, had a case. X-Men Toy Biz had a case. There was a bunch of them that had, yeah, Shabby's got the He-Man cases, yeah. I tried to hit it, but my browser's messed up. Okay. Okay, we have a Klaatu guy. Modern looking, and he needs his hat. So we'll have to keep an eye out in this bag for a hat if we have it. There's a stand. We can keep stands over there. We have a Jawa. Look at that. Modern looking Jawa. Has a gun in his thingy there. So we'll put him there. Ooh, teeny. Ooh, teeny. We have another, this is a Nycto guy, right? A Nycto species, Nycto. And I think he needs a hat and a big gun. Didn't this one come with a big gun? So we'll look for that. We have an X-ray person from Adventure People. X-ray man from Adventure People. A scuba diver from Adventure People. That's Scuba Pete, right? Scuba Pete right here in person. If Scuba Pete grew a mustache, that's exactly what Scuba Pete would look like. Is it a nuclear Jawa? Yes, we could say that's a nuclear Jawa. Why not, right? I have found a hat. Okay, this hat looks like a Klaatu hat. I think that's his hat, right? That looks right to me. So let's go in there. We have a helicopter radio guy, I think, from Adventure People. A kayaking guy from Adventure People. We have a airplane guy from Adventure People. He's got an airplane symbol on his back. Can't really see it because it's white on yellow. The rare Adventure People Magnum scuba driver. Yes, it's Magnum PI Scuba. Yes, exactly. And we have a snaggletooth guy doing the John Travolta dance. He's all, yeah. You know, he's dancing like John Travolta. So who do we call this? Snaggle Travolta? Snagglevolta? Snagglevolta. There we go. Surely Adventure People must have had a K. I don't know. That's a good one to look up. Wow, there's a lot of Adventure People. We have another kayak guy. We have an Adventure People little kid. Little boy, I think. We have an Adventure People park ranger. Hello there. I saw you going after that deer. Don't do it. Don't do it. Strike a pose. Yeah, strike a pose. Shirley, Adventure People. Yeah. Shirley, and don't call me Shirley. We have the girl of the X-ray people, the girl. So we'll put her with him. And it looks like we have a duplicate guy. Here's another guy. So we have two of those guys. Look at that. We could have an Adventure People, X-ray People army. We have a race car driver guy, and he's got the checkered flag on his back. Race car driver guy. Oh, another. This one is definitely a nuclear Jawa. And you want to know how I know it's nuclear? Because it has some clear yellow thing on its head so that he can glow. His eyes can glow. Well, that doesn't really. He gets so washed out in the light that you can't see his eyes glowing. So, yeah, there's no way to make that work. Let's see. We have another pilot guy. Another pilot guy. That was this dude, right? Oh, no, they're slightly different. Look, they might appear the same, but they have different helmets. See that? They're not the same. We have another Jawa. What? Make it kind of thing. Another Jawa. We have is that Barris Ulfi? That's Barris, right? No. This is Luminara. Luminara Unduli, right? Luminara Unduli. That's who that is. Luminara, right? How did she hang on to her lightsaber? That's crazy. Those green alien adventure people are cool as hell. I know, aren't they? These are the most awesome because they're clear plastic. They're pretty. They're so cool. They just glow. I got the adventure people and vintage G.I. Joe figures in my vintage land speeder. Cool. Wait, what happened? I hit hide. Okay, it's back. And here we go, guys. Our favorite accessory. We have a cup. We've got a cup. Where's Bib Fortuna? We have one of Bib Fortuna's cups. We'll put that there. We have, I think this is a motorcycle adventure people guy. Motorcycle pilot. We have, oh, we have Red. Red is here. Red. Our favorite action figure of all time, Lobot. Lobot is here. Lobot. 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 Down in the halls of Bespin lives a guy with a thing on his head. His name is Lobot. 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 With a flick of the comm, Lando calls him and he comes up. He runs down the hall because his name is Lobot. Lobot. I don't know. Did I do any good making up that on the spot? That was totally made up on the spot, by the way. I don't know what I'm doing. We have Han Solo. Yep, there we go. Han Solo, Bespin, Han Solo. We have Bespin figures in here because here is Lando. Lando with no cape on Lando. We have the Adventure People Space Girl with blonde hair. Blonde hair, I think, is the common Space Girl. Okay, we have another space person. Oh, this is the brown-haired Space Girl. And I think the brown-haired Space Girl is the rare one. Or is it the other way around? Is the common one brown hair and the rare one was the blonde? I don't know. One of these is harder to find than the other. Yeah, that's all I know. It could be the blonde is harder to find. I don't know. We have another stand. We have a Luke Skywalker that's more modern. He is 5 POA though, but he's more modern than the regular Luke. We have another space guy for adventure people. We have a torture droid. Right? Or something. Doesn't it come in there? Let's see. We're almost out. We're almost done. Oh, here's an alien in a spacesuit. Look at that. It's an alien in a spacesuit. That's cool. Alrighty. We have, continuing our Bespin figures, we have Princess Leia Bespin with no cape, of course. We have a little blaster gun. We'll figure out who that goes to. We have this looks like a vintage Jawa gun. The blonde, all right, the blonde adventure people girl is the rare one. All right, thank you. That's the harder to find one. Thank you for that. One bag is done. All right, we're going to put these all. Now, this is a claw robot guy for adventure people. He's got claw hands. And he's like a little robot guy for adventure people. Claim. Hey, Rick, how you doing? Rick says claim on all steel monsters. No, I need the steel monsters, Rick. And there probably are some in the bag. I think this next bag has some, in fact. Um, Rick, I'm going to say it since you weren't here earlier. If you want to join in and chat with me while I'm sorting, you're welcome to click the link at the top of the chat. It should be pinned to the top. You're welcome to click it and join me and chat while we do this. So next up I'm going to do is, let's see, adventure people. This is a Jawa gun, so let's see who gets this gun. Which one of these Jawas gets this gun? This one does, doesn't he? This looks like a good gun for that Jawa. Yeah, it fits perfect in his hand. So that gun looks good for that Jawa, right? I think that's how we're going to do it. So we have a vintage gun for Jawa, and we have this little, look at this gun. You can't focus on it, can you? So we're going to have to figure out who gets that gun, because he's got a gun. Did this guy get a gun? Did this go in here? No, it doesn't fit in there. Well, we'll put it over here because maybe somebody else will need it later. And this goes to him, correct? I think this goes on him. I think that's his thing. That's why it falls off. It doesn't stay on very well. But I think that this belongs to him, to the Nikto guy. And I do think the Nikto... Oh, no, we've lost it. We just dropped it on the floor. It's fallen into that oblivion space that... This, the black hole that's on the floor whenever you drop something, it disappears forever, even though it should be right under your chair. All right, I got it. I found it. All right. Let's see. Star Wars guys. Actually, you know what? We can put the Jawas in those little spaces we had in this case. So, Mr. Jawa, you can go in here. We'll put you in there. And we're going to put this other Jawa in here. You can go in there. And then, let's see, we need this Luke to go somewhere. You can go there. These vintage ones, we're going to put in a Darth Vader case. Oh, look at that. I bet this gun goes in his... No, it doesn't fit in his... It doesn't fit in his holster either. So it's not this guy's gun either. But we're going to put him in here. Let me see. Where can we put him? We can put him in with... Oh, you can hang out with Maz Kanata in this little spot. What do you say? Get in there. Hang out with Maz Kanata. The guys will fit in there. And we'll put this droid in with that guy because that could fit. We're doubling up in some spots. All right, so that case is basically full. And then we've got this little guy can go in here. And then the vintage ones were going in a different case. And what we can do with the... let's see. No, that one we're going to use for something else. Let's just start out by going with a Star World case. And we will use it for... Oh, look at this. This Star World case already has a Voltron figure of Lunk. Was it Lunk or Hank? What am I thinking of? Who was Lunk? It's not Lunk. It's Hank, right? I can't remember. And then we have the red guy, which was Lance. No, Lance was blue, right? Lance is blue. Keith. Is Keith red? Keith is the red one, right? I think Keith is the red one. And then we have... Macross, Robotech. Damn it, it's right on the tip of my tongue. Come on, what was his name? It's right there. It's not Roy Fokker. Roy Fokker was the one in the blue suit, right? This is Max Sterling. Is it Max Sterling? Is that his name? Oh, what was his? Is it? It's something like that. If that's not it, it's something like it, right? Yeah, yeah. So we've got those in there. Let's put these space people in with them. We'll put them in there. Look at this. We can fit. Can we fit a couple of them in there? Yeah, we can. Look at that. Okay, we're jamming these in. All right, so Hunk and Keith are gonna double up. That guy doesn't need to double up. We're gonna put this one in here. He's too big. The space ones. Let's go for the space ones. We'll put all the space ones in here. Space guy, space guy. Any more space ones? No, we'll do let's put red in there and then make you go with the park ranger guy, red, and then we'll do these two kayak guys can go together, and we'll put the pilots together in here. You guys can go in there. How's that? That'll work, right? Oh my gosh, we have one case full. We have a full case. I know Child Adventure people better than he does. Yeah, G, you probably do. Yeah. Geek Strong's here, driving while doing yard work, feeding the ducks, and he's eating a cheeseburger. Ray had the pirate symbol on his ship. Roy had the pirate symbol on his ship. Yeah. You missed a ton of adventure people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We know you have more than one duck. Dino. Also editing your interview with Mark. Yeah. Question for John. Are you writing down where all these figures are going? No, I'm sort of sorting them in my head. I know that Star Wars is going to go in the Star Wars cases. The star case type stuff is going to be the random figures like adventure people and other things. The G.I. Joe, the combat cases and stuff will have the combat related figures, So there is kind of a reason, a reason, sort of a thing for these. There is sort of a plan. Yeah. There is sort of a plan. Uh-oh. This one's already full of Star Wars figures. So that one's already full. I guess we'll just put that away as full. It's already got Star Wars figures in it. All right, here we go. Another space case. And this one we'll put these guys in. Let's do this. We can double up some of these, I think. We know, especially if there's only one layer in the case. And then we need to get some Darth Vader cases for these. Okay. Because vintage is going to go in a vintage Darth Vader case. Be right back. All right, we've got some C-3PO cases here. So we can use these. Put them right down there. We have some Darth Vader cases. So we've got 3 of those there. We'll put them over here. And I'll be right back. And we have more Darth Vader cases. So we've got about 8 Darth Vader cases and 2 C-3PO cases that we can use. So we will go through those and put figures in there. All right. Should we do... Let's see what's in the C-3PO cases, because we might want to do good guys. I know one of these at least has some figures in it, so, but we might want to do good guys in C-3PO and bad guys in Darth, but we're going to run out of room, aren't we? So there are some figures in here. Looks like some modern... I haven't looked at these things in ages, so... All right, Lando, you're going in there. Oh, you can't fit in that one. Lobot's going in there. Put Han in there too. How's that? Han, you can fit, right? Princess Leia can go in the little spot. Nope, she can't fit. Oh, she fits in that one. All right. There we go. Oh, wait, we didn't put Luke in a spot. We got to put Luke in a spot. Luke, you can go in there. There we go. Let's see what's in this one, because this one feels full. So let's see what's in this one, because this one does feel like it has. Holy crap. Oh, this is my pilots. These are where my pilots are. So I've got all of these pilots. Like there's Wedge. So Wedge is in there. And Biggs. Is this Biggs? Yeah, there's Biggs. Oh, the Twi'lek. The Twi'lek pilot, right? Twi'lek pilot. This is like Gold Leader and Red Leader. Dak is here. And we have that pilot guy from the A-Wing. We have Todo. I love Todo. He's one of my favorite little guys. I love him so much. Todo. Sarah Connor. Why is Sarah in here? Oh, we have Embo. Embo is one of my favorite bounty hunters. I love Embo. He is so cool. Where's Embo's hat? Oh, here's his hat. Yes. Oh, he's so cool. He's so cool, right? This guy is awesome. Where can we put him so that we don't lose him? Because I guess he was in here, wasn't he? Because that's where his hat was. So he can go in there. We have a random stand. Put that in there. Well, no, we'll put that in the stand pile because we don't need those stands right now. Oh, here's like Rex. Rex as the snow trooper. That's cool. That was a cool one. We have. Is it another Wedge? So do we have Wedge twice? I think we have Wedge twice. Oh, the Brain dude. This guy was a mail away. He was the one that trained the clones. He was a mail away figure. You couldn't get him a normal release. That's cool. Ooh, another stand. We'll just put these stands in our stand pile. Oh, we have Captain Jean-Luc Picard. Jean-Luc is in here. We'll take Jean-Luc out, so we'll use this just for Star Wars. Oh, there's even more pilots over here. Look at this. We got another Biggs. So I think we might have two Biggs, because isn't that a Biggs up there? So we might have two Biggs. Is Porkins in here? Let's see if Porkins... Here's... No, that's not Porkins. That's like one of the leader guys. Red leader or gold leader. I think... Is that a Luke? That might be a Luke. Is that a Luke? I don't know who that is. Luke had like stripes on there, right? We should have Oh, is this Porkins? No. Wait, is it? It is. This is Porkins. Here we go. We've got Porkins. Don't you feel bad for him? Like, did they name him Porkins just because he was a little bit overweight? Who else we got in here? Look, we got this guy. Who is that guy? That's cool. Another clone. Cad Bane is in here. A whole bunch of stormtroopers. Look at all these stormtroopers. And what do we got here? We got a black stormtrooper. Clone trooper guy. Cool. All right, so this has to go back over here. This has to go on. Oh, this is those flame cleaner guys that were in was it part 3 or 2? Was it Attack of the Clones, or was it, what was the one where they crashed Grievous' ship? That was in the 3rd movie, right? Yeah. Why am I drawing a blank again here? My brain isn't working today. Revenge of the Sith, at the beginning when he crashes the ship, those guys were in the things spraying the anti-fire stuff on things, you know. Who's this guy? Ooh, he's got a cool sword. Who is this guy? He looks cool. Look at this guy. That's not a Star Wars guy. That's like something else. But he looks cool. We'll keep him out because he doesn't need to go in a Star Wars case. All right, so we do have a couple of spots in here. We could put some figures. So we'll keep that in mind as we close this up. This is going to take 1,000 years, isn't it? This is a project for multiple days. Is it Fortnite? Maybe, yeah. I see all of mine every morning when I wake up. You could use a little bit of the ash for current Razor Crest to show Porkins in his X-Wing. I haven't gone over things in like 10 years. You gotta put Porkins in an X-Wing. Battle damaged version. Anybody else say anything? I'm stealing your idea. Bad guys in the Vader, good guys in 3PO. We need an Embo 6-inch. Yeah. You gotta pay John $9.99. The lighting is dark. I can't see. Well, get off your damn phone and look. JLB trash, throw it out. All right, next box. We have Law and Order in the this was a later release of Law and Order when Law had a black, darker outfit, like what is that, Night Force, maybe? A Night Force one? Oh, here we go. Everyone's favorite guy, Crystal Ball. Awesome. Crystal Ball. Yes. Everybody wanted the blacks. They're the classified Crystal Ball. They were all like, we got to have the black series. He's sold out everywhere, I think. And here is Doc from G.I. Joe. Doc. I'm a paid member, so I think I bought it already. Yeah, right. He's free to use any ideas. Here we have Countdown. He needs a helmet. He's a space guy. Is it Countdown? What was his name? Man, I'm really drawing a blank today on some of these names. Oh, we got to put the cup with the accessories because we don't want to lose that, right? Okay, and we have Stormtrooper. Looks like from the Rebels line, right? Rebels. We have, oh, look, we have Rick. Here's Rick, Left Coast Graphics in action figure form. So we've got a Left Coast Graphics figure. We're going to put that somewhere special. And he has Rick's shoes on. Rick always wears shoes where the toes are pointed up like that. You just don't see it when he's on live streams, but that's what, you know. I'm kidding, of course. That's not real. Oh, here is a Steel Warriors figure. Steel Warriors from Tonka. So that's what Rick was shouting about earlier, saying he wanted. It's unfortunate I enjoy talking to y'all because I'd love to make this full screen. Pointed up toes can help from creeping up on Bigfoot. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, here is another Steel Warrior Tonka figure. We'll put him there. And then we have, okay, we got a stand. We don't need that stand on the guy. We can put that over there. This is Dude with missiles. And all of his missiles are in his backpack, which is crazy because you could lose these missiles like crazy. Now this time you really can't see the missiles. There you go. There's a whole bunch of all those missiles can come out. And he's a G.I. Joe, and he has this, I see his accessory, this mortar gun accessory that the missiles can go in, so you can shoot them out. So that looks good there. We have, oh, here we go. This is from the Zorro line, right? Wait, is it the Zorro? This is one of the, like the Butch Cassidy, like the Zorro, the Lone Ranger ones. You know, that line of figures. What is it, Gabriel? Who made these? Was it a company called Gabriel? Hold on, it's on I think there's a thing on the back here. It says Filmation, Hong Kong, AB. Or is that AU? Is it AUS? I can't read it. I know it says Filmation in Hong Kong on the back, but I can't read what's in the middle there. Oh, Filmation Associate. It's ASSOC dot. Filmation Associate Hong Kong. But it doesn't tell me who made these. Wasn't it Gabriel? Who was it? Who was it that made these figures? It's with Zorro. Like there was like Butch Cassidy, there was Zorro, there were Lone Ranger and Tonto, and then they had these guys. Yeah, like I remember. Yeah. And here's another one. Here's another one. This is the Porkins of this line. Yeah, Captain Ramon from Gabriel Zorro line. There we go. See? Captain Ramon from Gabriel Zorro toy line. Yeah, there you go. Terry, TJC is here. Evening all. Evening. I've been throwing around the idea of making customs of you YouTubers. I would welcome a custom action figure of myself. That would be very fun. I don't see the figures as often. I don't recognize them for Steel Warriors. It does look like him. He's referring to the figure that looks like Rick. It does look like Rick. All right, and well, and look at that. Here is the Lone Ranger himself. Lone Ranger from Gabriel, right? $1980, it says. 1980, that figure's from. We have here we go. We have a Bats, Cobra Bats. And the lenticular sticker is still on him. Look at that. Cool. We have a Jawa, a vintage Jawa. So he can have the vintage Jawa gun. That's what we'll do. We'll give him the vintage Jawa gun. Oh, no, it's going to fall out of his hand. We'll give him the vintage Jawa gun. There he goes. Now he's... You know what this is? This is a vinyl cape Jawa, except we lost the cape. So this guy is worth only $2,000 because we lost the cape. Oh, look at this. And here is Tonto. So we have the Lone Ranger and Tonto. I didn't even know I had those guys loose. I had no clue I had them loose. Dungeons and Dragons, the dwarf. Look at that. This is a grab bag of like everything. Because here is Buck Rogers. This is the guy. This isn't Buck Rogers himself, but this is the guy from the Buck Rogers line, right? From the Buck Rogers line, right? Isn't he from the Buck Rogers line? I think he was supposed to have a yellow cape that was vinyl, like Star Wars capes. Sergeant Gonzalez is the other one. All right, cool. So that's Sergeant Gonzalez. Okay. And then I want at least the Lone Ranger Silver Tonto. Yeah, I need the horses. I do want the horses. A capeless Jawa goes for... We're joking around. Yeah, it's from Bia. We're joking around, Mr. B. He doesn't really go for 2,000. I'm just trying to see if anybody, would bite. Here's another Jawa. So we got another Jawa. We'll put that there too. We have another Cobra Bats. And this one also has the lenticular sticker intact. So there's 2 Cobra Bats in there. That is cool. Because I don't have any bats in my display collection just yet. This truly is a grab bag. Because here is Captain Pike, right? Isn't this Captain Pike from the Star Trek Mego? Star Trek Mego Captain Pike, I think that is. This has like every action figure line you can think of in this bag. That's crazy. What else are we gonna find in here? Scoop. Is his name Scoop? I think this guy is named Scoop. He's a television guy. He gets the scoop every time. I want to say that's Scoop, G.I. Joe figure. I want to say his name is Scoop, but I'm not 100%, so don't kill me if I'm wrong. Okay, we have another Steel Warriors figure. Another Steel Warriors. And here is Captain Kirk. We have Captain Kirk, who can hang out with Pike. And we have another Jawa. Look at that, another Jawa. And we have another Steel Warriors figure. I do own one Micronaut figure. Yes, I do. 2K more. Keep them coming, laughing my ass. I was about to go cash mine in. Rick. What's up, Rick? Where are you? You're just spinning. Emperor Draco minus the cape from Buckrock. Emperor, really? That's Emperor Draco, huh? Cool.
What's going
Hey,
on?
Rick.
I don't think my mic works.
I hear you.
Oh, okay. Then it's using my internal mic.
Gotcha.
Or maybe it's working. I don't know. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you.
Yeah, it's good to talk to you again. Hold on. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm trying to make this. There we go.
I do have those pointy boots on.
You're wearing them, really?
I heard you say the word steel monsters once or twice.
I have 4 of them so far.
They're all duplicates, right?
No, not yet.
I don't
They're
care
all
much. Like the vehicles one day, but I definitely want the figures.
Yeah, I've got one vehicle, but oh, the yellow. Okay, so this yellow one is Decker from Star Trek the movie. Not so there was no Captain Pike. These are all from the movie. Okay. Long time no see. How you doing, LCG? Hey,
Is this
Rick.
your second bag?
Yeah, we're slow. We're doing really slow.
And 0 hammerheads so far?
You're real. Yeah, I think you're
I'm
right.
surprised. There should be at least 3 hammerheads per bag.
So this is Grenade Bomb guy. Gridiron, right? Is it Gridiron?
Does he have a football?
Yeah, he's got like a football helmet thing, and he's got football-shaped grenades on his side and on his backpack.
Oh, he does. Okay.
Yeah.
We need him in 6-inch. We need him in a fridge, like 2-pack.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. He's even got shoulder pads. That's awesome. And we have, oh, look at this. We have Mark Austin. The guy that Dino just interviewed. Here he is, right here in our hands.
That was super fun, Dino. I liked how you mixed the interview in throughout your toy show video. That was pretty cool.
That was, you know what, Rick? That was 100% my idea.
Oh, you get all the credit then, John. Way to go, John.
I told him
Dino's video was super good, John. You did great.
I know. I did awesome in his video, didn't I?
And I went to our Vancouver toy show a couple weeks ago and got my first ever press pass. So that was excellent.
That's cool.
Saved us $20 entrance fees. And we did it 2 days in a row. So I took hours of footage and I put up a video and I didn't say a word throughout the whole video. It's just video of toys on tables. And I don't know why, man. I'm busy. I'm too busy to stop. And I did talk to lots of people like Toy Connections Ken and a lot of other guys like that, but I didn't even think about turning the camera on.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't. John is lying. he's. What are you talking about? We were talking about it that morning, and I said intersperse it with the thing.
John was texting him right there. Ask
No,
him.
we were actually on the phone talking about it, keeping it conversational. No, G-Force, that was all me. What's wrong with you? Haven't you caught on? It's all me. I made that video for Tino. All right, we
Have
have
you
a
seen-
Remco. We have a Remco space guy. I can't remember what line he's from, but I do know the reason I got this guy. The reason I got this guy was because his name is John.
Space John.
Yeah, so that's Space John. And he's supposed to have a thing that plugs into his chest there that connects to his face. It's like a breathing like gear, you know what I mean? But I need to get his gear, and I don't remember what line he was from. Is
Yeah,
it a
I'm trying to think.
drugstore toy? Probably is, yeah.
Did it come with a little
That,
ship?
that explains why it's so good. Yeah, exactly. He's gonna pop on now to argue with us. So watch. He can come on. Thanks, G.
But he's driving while he's feeding the ducks and doing yard work.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. So he can't. So we can take the credit for everything. You know, it was actually a conversation that I had with Rick,
I
and then
I
Rick and
actually
both
edited
told,
that video
yeah, we both told
on my
Dino.
phone.
Uh-huh.
There
Yeah.
he is. That's the one I want the most.
Is it really?
Metal.
Yeah, this is the one
I think
from
his name is literally Metal
Metalhead. What?
Yeah.
Is it Metal Face or Metalhead?
Flip a coin. It's one of them, guaranteed.
I think it's Metalhead, but I don't know.
What a great
It
name.
could be Metal Face. Yeah, I don't know. They totally look like Road Warrior guys, don't they?
He's the first one I started drawing. I was going to draw them all and make some pins and do smart work, and he's the first one.
This
There's
guy has
another one.
tires. This guy has tires.
His name is Treads or Retread.
Retread, is that his name?
Yeah.
Retread? Yeah, that's awesome. So we got Retread, and then we have the Guardian guy, whatever his name is.
Yeah, he's kind of lame.
He's kind of lame.
I would pay the least amount for that guy.
We have an R5 droid.
Is,
Now, is it R5D4?
Yellow rocket inside?
No, he doesn't. This looks like a TVC sort of style.
Better, because that first one I did was just garbage.
Yeah, it's not the rocket firing one. We have here we go. We got his little thingy.
Boba.
This is the cartoon Boba, right?
Yeah.
Whoops, I'm missing the camera. From the animated holiday special Boba. Retread is the most polite way I can say of forbidden. Jeez, you can't say that. What's wrong with you? Oh, here's Spock.
He's quite logical.
Yep. So we have Spock, Kirk, and Decker. Oh, here's another Jawa.
Nice.
We got 4 Jawas now.
Did Star Trek make any figure cases or bootleg figure cases?
You know, I'm sure they had a case, but I haven't seen it. Here's Bib Fortuna.
Nice.
Without his coat. He's got everything without his coat. So we'll have to find a coat for this guy. But he probably took his coat off because when he was bobbing for tuna this time, he didn't want to get his coat wet. So
makes sense.
Yeah, you can't bob for tuna. Is Bob Fortuna Bib Fortuna's brother?
How disgusting is bobbing for fish? Like bobbing for apples is bad enough.
Bobbing for fish. All right, we have a lot of accessories in this bag and a lot of stands.
And they're all last 17 blasters.
The stands will go in the stand pile. We'll look at all these weapons here. I don't see anything else in the bag, so that bag can go down there. All right, we have. This is the strangest gun I've seen in a long time. That's a really weird one.
All I can say is I don't think it's Star Wars.
No, you know what? Maybe it's this guy's gun. It's weird Remco guy's gun, I bet. Wouldn't that make sense? Weird
Sure.
Remco guy. Yeah, I bet it is. This is a police baton, so it makes sense that it would go to police baton guy. That is law and order. We have a pistol kind of thing, and I think this goes. Yeah, I think that goes to this. No. He was the bomb. It's one of these guys. It's got to be Gridiron. I bet it's Gridiron that gets this pistol thing. Because they loaded those guys up with weapons in that time period. And here's another grenade, another football grenade. So that's got to go on Gridiron somewhere. Oh, look at that. He's got room on his leg for 2 grenades. 2 football grenades go on his legs. Isn't that crazy?
Those don't look heavy at all.
No. We have stormtrooper blasters. So these go with these rebels stormtroopers, I bet. I can't get them in their hands. How'd they fall out? All right, we have a black pistol. Well, this guy had black weapons, so I bet you it goes with this guy. His thumb is going to break off. We have a backpack for Boba Fett, so that's probably this one's backpack. And we have a backpack for one of the Cobra bats, which is cool because that makes him a little bit more complete. Awesome. All right, let's take this generic space case, and we're going to put the
Those
dudes
trays
in there.
white?
They are white.
I've never seen that case. I just see the other space case with the blue trays.
Yeah, this one is a
Star
weird,
World.
This is a weird space case.
Yeah, I don't have that one. That's a cool one.
Yeah, it's a cool one. Yeah, it's a different one with the same name, you know.
I want to make those figures.
These trays are very narrow.
He made all the Star World figures.
Who made all the Star World figures? What are you talking about?
An artist on Instagram.
Oh, okay. Who's the thinnest? Which one can fit?
I see Dungeons and Dragons guy there.
Yeah, he can't fit in here. We need really thin guys to go in this case. The thing doesn't really.
He's too buff.
Yeah, they don't fit right in there. Let's see. Star Trek will fit in here, right? This one is very narrow. Like, look how narrow those spaces are.
Oh, that blue guy. That's another steel monster, I think.
Yeah.
With a very yellow beard.
Yep. Super yellow beard guy.
I think you got them all. I think there's only 5 of them.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different ones.
Okay, I guess there's more than 5 of them.
And I know there's a girl, which I don't have.
There is a girl, yeah.
Yeah, she's super rare. There's the Rick figure.
My buddy Jay picked that up this weekend. It looks like
with your toe, your shoes.
Does he have a medallion on his chest too?
No, he's just got a belt. But he's supposed to have a robe. He's supposed to have a robe and some magical items, so he could have a necklace.
There's a different bearded guy that has like a medallion on his chest and blue pants.
We're gonna put her in there, and Can anybody else fit in this little thin case? Nobody else really. I mean, the Star Wars guys would fit, but I don't want to make them fit. All right, so that we'll keep that for later. G.I. Joe has to go in this case. So we've already got a start with G.I. Joe in here. Look, we've already got a dock in there. So now we have 2 docks.
And one.
And I have a dock. I have a dock on display. So now I have 3 docks. So look, I got 2 Wild Bills in here. There's Quick Kick, Mutt. Let's put the Cobra Bats in there. Let's see what's on the second shelf. Second shelf, we've got Serpentor, 2 different Destros. We've got a Crocmaster, 2 different Thrashers in here.
Zartan.
Thrashers. We got Undertow.
I'll admit it. If I was on a game show and they
Zartan.
asked me to name G.I. Joe figures, I would lose.
You would lose. I would lose.
I would. I just don't know them like you do.
We're gonna put
Star Wars
Ball in there. Some of these guys have like big backpacks. They got to go in a special spot. They can't fit in these things. Yeah, let's see. We'll put the Cobra Bat. This guy will fit in that one. His backpack's too big. This guy might fit back here.
This StreamYard keep changing stuff. Okay, that's that.
Can we fit Gridiron in here if we do this? All right, cool. So that'll take care of that case. Yeah, that fits everybody in there. Okay, good, good, good. And now we have another case here, and this one has Monkey Wrench, Zartan's brother Xandar. We've got a second. He was in the other one. Rock and Roll, Light. Oh my gosh, Jinx, Chuckles. Wow, there's a lot of guys in here that I didn't know I had. All right. Let's see. Can we get this guy in? He can't really fit there. He's too big. His backpack is too big. Well, we can take his backpack off and put it next to him, right? There we go. So we'll put him in here.
Thinking. Very logical.
We'll put him in there and put the backpack right next to him there.
So I'm assuming you have all of these already on display loose?
No. There's a lot of these figures I don't have. But what I need to do is I need to put them somewhere so that I can have them somewhat organized. And then when I finish the display where G.I. Joe, say, is going to go, I can take these and put them, where I'm going to, you know what I mean? Like when I'm finally decide where they're going to.
Another case similar to your Star Wars case for the figures?
Probably not, because I think I'm just going to do them on tiers if they're not characters that I can put next to a vehicle.
Okay.
Or like in a play set. Like some play sets I'm going to populate. I'm going to put some figures next to vehicles.
Well, that's why you have doubles and triples.
But then, yeah, so sometimes I might end up using a figure more than once for some popular characters. But there are situations where I'm not going to use the character. So I was just going to do a tier. Mm-hmm. Because the problem with G.I. Joe is there was 1,059 O-ring G.I. Joe figures.
Is that all?
I have a book that has every single figure in it. If you include variants. Okay. Well, now because Hasbro was putting them out with that, the Transformer G.I. Joe crossovers, they put out some O-ring figures. And now now Super 7 has some. So do you count those with the GI Joe? You know what I mean?
I think so.
It's kind of like if you did those cases, you'd end up having like 10 cases on a wall. You know what I mean? So it would just be insane to do that. So I don't know, because eventually I'm having a lot of fun tracking down the variants. I'm enjoying that a lot. So I eventually will have a lot of the variants. I just don't know like when, or you know what I mean, like if I'm going to end up getting them all someday or how that's going to work. So let's see, let's see if we can get Law and Order in here. Let's see. So dog, can you lay there, and then your master can lay here or here because he's pretty wide. Yeah, maybe we can do that. And then maybe we can put this guy's accessory in with the dog. And where did he go? Oh, he's right here with the bombs, right? Okay, so he's in the bottom.
So what'd you think of Predator, man? I thought it was pretty badass.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I had fun with it.
I
thought it was
too,
a good movie.
Might be my second favorite Predator.
Second favorite, really?
Well, the first one I liked. All the others I didn't really like, even the one that was made here in Vancouver, the last one. But also that Prey one I like too. So, but I think I like this one a little better than Prey, just because it had a little bit of comedy to it, sort of.
Oh yeah, no, it did. Yeah, definitely. I see that. R5 can go in there.
And I just like the, like the kind of Easter eggs, the Welland Corp, and just the callbacks to that. I thought the androids, the power loader kind of looking yellow.
Oh yeah, that power loader thing was cool.
Just all little member berries, whatever you want to call them. I dig that stuff.
Yeah.
And the chick's kind of cute.
Did she play both roles? She was playing both roles, right?
She was, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought they were.
And one dude played all those other dudes.
Was that really a duplicates there too?
Yeah, it was all the same dude.
I didn't even really notice. I was wondering, but I didn't notice for real.
It might not have been. I'm pretty sure it was, like, because there's no like blondes or redheads or.
Yeah, that's true. All right, bib for Tuna. You're gonna go in here as well. We got a couple of stormtroopers. You guys are so thin, you can just sort of like.
Those are cartoon ones?
Yeah, they have Rebels cartoon ones. All right, where are we going to put those? All right, we'll put you guys in here. Here we go. Lone Ranger and Tonto. These big dudes.
I got a couple of cowboys. And Lone Ranger.
I don't know where the little dwarf is going to go.
Got to put them on display.
We'll put them off to the side.
Until you find one that has a tray big enough.
Yeah. All right. You want a hammerhead bag? Let's see if there's I'll see if I can see a hammerhead.
I'm just like you would think. It's a very common figure, like the Lobot is, and
yeah, there's got to be one with a bunch
Darth
of
Vader and Chewbacca are quite common. There should be in every bag.
Yeah, it seems like there should be.
And what do you think will be the most common, like GI Joes, like?
Well, so far it's Doc, right, and Wild Bill.
Okay.
My goodness, I can't. How can there not be?
I see lots of yellow.
Yeah.
Yellow is a dominant color for toys. Have you seen the new Kinder Playmobil DC superheroes in America yet?
Kinder DC Super. No, I don't think so.
I've been collecting these because they're like $1 each, right? But I'm not gonna lie,
Oh wow.
I was disappointed. The first one I opened up, and I'm like, oh, they're like children Playmobiles. So they're not full scale; they're like half scale. But they're very well done. They're super. But
Yeah.
they're DC. The DC's kind of lame.
That looks like Bizarro Superman though. With his green face.
I'm only missing 3.
So there's some kind of droid.
Yeah, that's modern Star Wars.
I guarantee there's some kind of Star Wars PC there today. When my dad took down our above, it was all sand and made a great Tatooine setting.
Nice.
John sent me a vintage hammerhead, somewhat begrudgingly, but he gifted it just to say, yeah. I don't know if I was begrudgingly. I'm sure I have enough hammerheads.
I could give everyone I know a hammerhead, and I'd still have some left.
That's the cool smiling driver.
That's a cool trooper, yeah.
From is that from Rebels or something?
I think so.
And here is a red arm. You don't recognize this guy because of his red arm.
Oh, is that C-3PO? I barely recognize him.
I know it's hard to recognize him because of his. And here is the C-3PO with a silver leg.
I still can't believe that only the retro collection has made VAC metal C-3PO so far.
You okay? No, you didn't. Okay, look out. There you go. All right.
Oh, Kieran. Okay, cool. I haven't seen those. That looks like the opening up one.
No.
Oh, okay.
This is the one that where you twist his head and the antenna goes up. The bad motivator.
Swing.
And he called it an R2 unit, didn't he? Didn't he say this R2 unit has a bad motivator? So
Well, I think they are all really R2 Astromech. I think is more of a generic term. That's a cool one.
This is the one from the Millennium Falcon ride. It's
okay.
Hondo Anaka's droid, right?
Is that do you have the Jumbo Falcon, one of them?
Why do I have all these Astromechs in this bag? This is fun. Look at this.
Astromech bags are good. He's got a restraining bolt.
Yep. Oh, here's the one. Here's the naked Astromech from. Was this from Resistance or something?
That's a cool figure, man. See, you were talking about that cartoon earlier, and it's, or maybe you weren't. It's still better than like live action Ahsoka.
Yeah,
and it was the worst cartoon. Yeah, those animated figures, I picked them all up at one time. I thought they were pretty good because they're close to. It was before like retro, really, and it was like, wow, these are like 5 POA. These are cool. Yeah, and they made a good Luke enhanced stormtrooper in that style.
Hey, is this a
That's a retro.
This is a retro one, isn't it?
That's my favorite costume of his. Before he went all Beskar.
One of those Magna Guards, right?
That was one of Grievous's guards.
Yeah, the Grievous guards, Magna Guard, they call him, right? And here he is himself, General Grievous.
Excuse me. What I love about that character overall is that cough thing. I love it because he got it from the freaking cartoon.
Yeah, that's right.
They did it to him in the cartoon. That was years before, and I just think that's a great tie-in.
He has a lot of articulation, this figure. It's a pretty cool figure, you know? The baddest ass one of all, Dengar. And then has anybody ever explained why Ewoks yell that? What yell his name?
Dengar?
They go Dengar Ewoks in the cartoon. They yell his
Chihuahua?
name. They go
Yep, no.
Dengar Ewoks, and then they
Well,
run.
that guy's cool. He looks kind of metallic. That's a good looking figure.
Why do I have all these Chewbacca's? Look at all these Chewbacca. Oh, here's a Chewie like with his like breathing mask or something. Whatever's this one. He's got like some kind of
That's
thing.
Techno Rave Chewy.
And he's missing a bandolier. I think his bandolier's gone. Oh, this is the gun for this guy, right? Here's another Magna Guard. And his little zoop thing. Oh, this is a cool looking droid. That's a really good one.
Colors of Benetton, R2.
A green one.
Yeah, I used to love all my Astromechs.
A red one. Another Dengar. A Zuckuss.
Or is it Forlom?
I think it's Zuckuss.
It's Zuckuss.
One of the guys from Primal Age. The dinosaur.
I was going to say that goes with that other unknown dude.
Another Jawa. So we're up to 5. Oh, here comes the boss. Boss.
Yeah.
Bosk. Bosk. What we've got 2 green heads and 1 orange head Bosk. We have a droid blaster. More stands. A bowcaster that goes to one of these. Oh, another Dengar. So we've got 3 Dengars.
3 Dengars, 3 Bosks, and 1 Zuckuss.
A lightsaber that's got to go to Grievous, right? This droid.
Did you get the retro box with Grievous in it?
Yeah, I have a retro Grievous. Yes.
Yeah, that's a cool figure.
I have all the retros so far.
Even the Acolyte?
Yep.
That's the only one I don't have, man. I'm waiting for the $5 sale.
Yeah, I've been waiting for a sale to get a second set, but I had to get one. Clear dome. Look at that.
Yeah,
Some of these could be Build-A-Figures from back in the day. You know what I mean? Because I remember when I would go to Disney, I would always build one of these Astromechs. So some of these I could have built. And like this one doesn't have any legs. So he might be one of the Build-A ones that you got.
Yeah,
from
that's the Galactic Star Cruiser one, I think.
Is it? And I never got his legs. So
I think so. I think that's the one from the hotel that failed.
I might have to look up somewhere to get his legs. But
What, you can go? Don't they still have them at the park or no?
no, they don't do the Build-A-Droids anymore.
Oh, no way. I wonder what they did with all the extra parts.
I know, right? Did they have boxes of them? All right,
Oh,
this
they
is
must have
his gun. That's his gun.
Containerfuls.
Yeah, they must have had, right? The employees took all that stuff home, I bet. Because, I mean, would you leave it there? I wouldn't. If you worked there?
Well, what would the Disney park do? Like, okay, we got 10,000 left of these toys. I don't think they would give them to employees because that's not what big corporate companies would do.
Sure, why not? Like to be, yeah.
They would
I know
open
what
up
you're
an
saying.
eBay account under a shadow name and sell them on there.
Yeah, they probably would. So that one can go with him. That one can go with him. We have Why are these in 3 pieces? That's terrible. All right, so we got this giant gun sight. Does that go on this? No, that has a gun sight on it. Where does this giant gun sight go? Whatever. We have a stormtrooper blaster. Oh, it probably goes to this guy. This guy would make sense to
Bruce
have a
Kieran,
stormtrooper
nice to see you.
blaster. Sadly, I have to go. Great sorting live stream. Left Coast chat. See you guys all later. How long have we been on this thing?
Oh, hours. I just realized when you start streaming, oh, today's a holiday. Well, I think it's a holiday.
A holiday on a Tuesday? That seems weird to me.
Well, isn't Remembrance Day a holiday in the States?
Yeah,
you
I
guys
think it
call it?
was. No,
You guys call it Veterans Day?
yeah, or something like that. Memorial Veterans, something like that. Yeah. All right, I have a droid blaster in here. One of those droid blasters. I have a weird looking, like, scope like thing, binoculars or something.
You know what? I have that too. I don't know what that's from.
Oh, I know what this thing. This gun goes with this guy. Pistol. And then I have a Bespin, like a Han Solo blaster. DL-44. So someone's going to need that someday. And I have looks like a Greedo or Walrus Man type gun, right?
From the retros. I think that's a
Oh,
retro.
that goes with yeah, that goes
Mando,
with
yeah.
dude here.
See, I know my wars.
There we go. So now those are his guns, right? Yeah. All right. All right. Crazy pants here. Put the stormtrooper in here. Let's put him down there. 3 Bosks. 1, 2, 3. We have some Magna Guards.
G4 says double scope goes on a bowcaster.
Yeah, I
one
thought
of
so, but what bowcaster would it go on? These both have one, so it's got to be a different bowcaster. Maybe there's another Chewie somewhere else that will need his. All right, can we get Grievous in one of these super tall? Oh, we can. Look at that. He fits. All right, we're going to use. Hey, there's a cape in here. Wait a minute. How lucky is this? Does that guy get this cape?
Darth Vader cape?
No, it's brown. Does that go with him?
That's Mando, yeah.
Why is his cape off?
He was hot. He took it off.
Yeah, that's funny.
Like Bib Fortuna took off his.
All right, that guy's not working there. He's going to go up here. Yeah, why would I have taken his cape off? I just got this guy pretty much, right? Like, I'm already taking him totally apart with all his accessories and everything, you know?
I think I might have like 4 or 5 of those Mandos.
I mean, maybe I, like, was doing something with his cape for somebody else, like... Dengar! All right, do we really want to put all these astromechs in here? I think we're going to leave them in a pile over there.
Yeah, they get their own case.
Yeah, they need their own spot, right? Chewbacca's are all gonna go in here. Oh wait, the Chewbacca's go in a good guy case, don't they? So do the 3POs.
And in a Vader case, they only go in the top 3 spots, really, don't they?
Yeah, we don't
Like
know.
IG-88.
Yeah, that's right. They can't fit. These Chewbaccas can't fit in this case, can they? There they go. Now they can fit.
G4 says, now that I've searched some images, I think that scope is for the vintage collection Chewy.
Like TVC, a TVC Chewy?
Yeah. I think those ones are all cartoony ones, right?
Well, the thing that's weird is it's got to go to a really big bowcaster because, see, this bowcaster has, if we can compare them, this bowcaster has its sights on it. So if that one goes to a figure that's this big,
well, TVC's a little different, I think.
You know what I mean? That's got to be a really big Chewbacca, right? Because these barely fit. These are so tall they barely fit in the case here. But we'll find it. You know what? It could go to the
It'll be in the last bag.
Could go to the really old one. That remember the really, what do we call them? The 95 ones. Those ones from the 90s. Because
Like
they were all
Saga.
huge. Weren't they all gigantic? You know what I mean?
Oh, Power of the Force 2?
Yeah, Power of the Force 2 ones.
I think his blaster was just molded in one piece.
Was it molded in one piece?
I think so. I don't think there's anything too fancy about anything in Power of the Force 2.
All right, next bag. We have that guy.
Who the heck is that guy?
He was from wasn't this from Force Awakens? Didn't he chase
No, that's not Star Wars, is it?
Yeah, he chased
Oh yeah,
Rey.
they made a bunch of 2-packs.
Yeah, he chased Rey because Unkar Plot wanted him. Unkar Plot wanted him.
Simon Pegg.
Here's a another pilot, A-wing, B-wing pilot. Who's A-wing or B-wing?
Yeah,
B-wing pilot, B-wing pilot, right? Oh, here's Tito or whatever his name was. The jerk, right? Wasn't he a jerk?
The one that was beaten BB-8.
It's a trap.
Good looking figure.
You can see here the Death Star orbiting the forest moon of Endor. It is guarded by an energy shield protected from the forest moon. Here's another one of those guys. So I got 2 of them. We can army build that guy. And here is this is a cool one. Luke Skywalker, Jedi Knight.
He's still holding his weapons in the bag?
I know, right? In the bag? Like, how is that possible? And here is a
hot glue.
Luke Skywalker, Jedi Knight. Another one. One is Jabba's palace, and one is
Yeah, is he a brown robe and a black robe kind of?
brown robe and black robe. Yeah, one is end of the movie, and one is Jabba's palace. Right? Oh, look at this. Here's a Chewbacca. Oh, but this one has his blaster and his binoculars are on it.
Yeah, that's a nice TVC one.
That looks like a TDC one. Yeah. And here is a Ben Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now, I haven't gone by the name Obi-Wan since before you were born.
Hello there.
Hello there.
For over 1,000 generations.
The Jedi were the guardians of peace and justice. And here is a Luke Skywalker Bespin. Does this one have the chop-off arm?
Looks like he's holding on to the hot part of the blade, too.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, there was one because it came with a little medical device.
I don't think this one comes off.
I think the one where it comes off, he's got a big open mouth like he's screaming.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think, if I remember correctly.
That's a good-looking Bespin, Luke. Ooh, yogurt. May the Schwartz be with you.
Man, I really hope they make some official Spaceballs, the action figures.
I think the shorter Chewie is from Solo. I would say that one had the scope. The Solo one had a scope? Okay, maybe he did. All right. Now I've searched some images. I think the scope's for TVC. I do believe that is a Chewie scope. Yeah, I think it is. 90s one? Yeah, maybe. Fish smelling. Of course I had the hots for Padme. Oh, wait, that line was cut.
Obi-Wan.
And here is a Luke. This is a Luke bag.
Yeah, I like that they did some, like that was that Saga collection that was on the first retro cards, the vintage cards. And I like that him and the Sand Trooper or the Tusken Raider had the nice soft robes, soft goods. And now they kind of just give them like a soft skirt and a plastic shirt. Like, I don't know, just pick one or the other.
Oh my gosh, this is IG-88 bag. IG-88.
Yeah, John, I think that deal is done since
IG-88.
George Lucas is no longer the boss.
IG-88.
Spaceballs, I believe it. I don't know, it was Paramount. It might even be owned by Disney for all we know, man. Don't they own everything by now? I had a dream that Disney was getting a new football team in Orlando, and they're calling them the Orlando Mouseketeers. And I woke up and Googled it, and of course, it wasn't real. It was just a dream.
Look how shiny.
Well, that's a vintage one, right?
Yeah, he's take apart. It's take apart one.
Did you know that the retro is a take apart one too?
I don't think I opened a 3PO retro.
Yeah, he's take apart. But the legs don't fit in the vintage, which is kind of cool. I'm glad they made them a little different.
An Ugnaught control panel.
Amazon MGM. Excellent. So do you know that figure was in the likeness of the late Mark Boudreau, who designed a lot of the Kenner and modern Hasbro toys, who passed away a few years back? That's his likeness on the head.
On which one?
That Endor soldier guy.
This guy?
Yeah, that's Mark Boudreau.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I met him at Celebration. Got a couple of autographs. That's got soft goods too, right?
Yeah. This is a good prune face. Look at that one.
That is a good one. Hey, Earth Dude. He's speaking in another language, even though.
Yeah, it's the universal greeting though. Ba weep, grana weep, nitty bong. Yeah, that's the universal greeting.
Is that what The signal that the 3IA Atlas is sending out?
It's from Transformers.
Oh,
The
sorry.
deal was with Lucas, and does that still have any value? I don't know. Not sure how they are for merch. Deal was more a handshake. If all merch comes out, the original movie is so old now.
I'm pretty sure there will be merch for the new Spaceballs movie. Like,
Yeah, I can't see why not.
it would be a tragic loss of making money if they didn't. Yeah, again, that's from that Saga collection with soft goods. A good figure.
Oh, look at this guy. This is a cool Endor trooper.
Yeah, he's got the best haircut.
There's a backpack even. Is there a hole in this guy's back, or does this backpack go to the other guy?
That goes the other guy, I think.
Oh yeah, it does go. I don't know. It doesn't fit the contour of his back.
Oh no,
Is there another Endor guy?
there's a black
Here's
one.
another Snaggletooth.
That's the one they reused to make Blue Snaggletooth.
Is it? Okay.
For that did you get that Cantina set?
Yeah, I think he's yeah, I have that up there. Yep.
Yeah, I had to get that. I'm so disappointed they didn't do it in retro figures. It just makes no sense to do it in TVC when they have an existing retro line that doesn't have those 4 figures. So I don't get it. Maybe they weren't. I don't know. I'm thinking they weren't allowed for some reason. That's the stupid one with the rocket opening head. It just looks all wonky.
No, it isn't.
No? Okay.
Nope. The rocket one is really big, I think.
That's what I thought. It looked bigger.
That's a good 3PO.
That's a good looking one, yeah, with vac metal.
Pretty good Stormtrooper.
Yeah, that's a good one. I got a couple of those ones.
This long rifle goes to the sand person, right?
Sand person, I think so. And I think Prune
Yeah.
Face has had a strap.
Unker Plot? Did Unker Plot have a?
It's Star Wars. I don't know who though.
It's got to be one of these guys, right? My gosh, look at all these stands I have.
You can never have too many stands. And when you're a Lucy collector.
Lightsabers like crazy here. Red, blue, green. Some of them aren't ignited. Is that a cup? I think I have another cup here. That's a vintage blaster, right?
Yeah, that's Nia Nub or
The Nien Nunb one, right? Right. Oh, there's still a Han Solo gun in there. I think that's it. I got to save all the bags and make sure I go through them later to see if, make sure I didn't leave anything in them. You know what I mean?
Hey, Zombie.
Hey, what's up, Zombie?
It's tomorrow there, right?
Yeah, now he just woke up. All right, this goes with you, Tusken Raider. Is this white thing for Admiral Akbar? Is that his control dealie?
I think Mr. B is partially right. I do think George retains some rights to some of the characters or something with the original trilogy. Like, I think it's like a backdoor deal he made with Mickey Mouse. You know, I could be wrong, but I do think he has some rights to something. Like, if he was to do something, I don't think he'd have to give money to Mickey Mouse. Like his museum, like in his new museum, he's gonna have X-wings and TIE fighters and speeder bikes. Oh my! And he can charge admission to that, and he doesn't get a cent of that to Mickey Mouse. So there's some little deal he's got. I bet you we see him again, man. I bet you he directs an episode of Ahsoka or some crap in the future. Just because. Why not? Just because he's still alive. But he hasn't made anything, like, at all. And I thought, as a creator, you think he would still have the urge to make something, right? Like, not necessarily Star Wars, but something, right?
Who do you think gets this white cup? Was it?
That might be it, Jono, for the props.
Was
That's
it
why I think there's some toys we don't see get made.
Snaggletooth, or was it
Oh, the cups.
Was it Walrus Man who got that white cup?
That Walrus Man, if that was in the Black Series box,
Think he had a cup?
Yeah, a cup.
He's got a really big hand here.
Does it come off? Does it come off the hand?
Looks like that fits in his hand perfectly. So yeah, that might be his cup.
Hey, Muzza, everyone's waking up in Aussie land. Or they all pulled all-nighters. Does Aussie land have a remembrance / memorial / Veterans Day? Because I'm assuming they were in all these same battles as Canada and America and the UK. Everyone.
Oh no. So who do you think had this little shotgun looking gun?
Very piratey looking.
Yeah. That's
Embo? Oh no, that was a different bag, wasn't it?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. These could have come from anywhere. Great.
Pirate Brutus had some pirate guns. I can't remember any other character that did. Hey, Palps.
I thought Prune Face completely disappeared here for a second.
You lost him in your orange carpet?
Yeah, he fell and just disappeared. Does Prune Face get the shotgun gun? He had a rifle, didn't he? Prune Face had a rifle, right?
Prune Face had a rifle with a strap.
Yeah, with a strap, right?
Maybe not a strap, but he for sure had a rifle. Ash from the Evil Dead. It's his broomstick. Boomstick. Do you have Evil Dead figures?
I don't think any of the guys here got that little shotgun thing. And there's a red lightsaber. Looks like a Darth Vader one in this bag, so that doesn't go to anybody. All right. Let's get this C-3PO case back out, and we're going to put these guys in the case. Let's put Prune Face over there. This sand person is cool. I like him.
So you got a bunch of UK folks coming to meet you and Mickey Mouse?
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Yeah.
Nice.
You should jump on a plane and come down. Be there by Monday.
You know, I want to go somewhere because, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to go to America, John. Like,
You
At
get
least
trapped.
3.5 more years.
Yeah, you'll get trapped. You'll never be able to go home.
No,
You
like
have to-
literally, I can't. Like, if we go to America, we have to pay like an extra $500 like Trump fee just to go to America. Like, it's
And you
there's
don't
zero
want to.
people traveling to America right now.
You definitely don't want to come to Florida if you're not from here, because they'll lock you up in that Alcatraz place down there that we have.
Yeah, I had 2 people message me today about buying them something from EB Games because it's exclusive to Canada. It's an autographed Spider-Man by McFarlane, and it's only available at EB Games Canada. And I'm like, I can go buy as many as you want, but you will have to pay hundreds of dollars in US dollars in fees. And that's
Yeah.
before you pay me for the toy and the shipping. It's weird. I haven't sent anything in the States to the States for probably 7 months, man.
I almost got stuck with a tariff thing on one of the things I ordered, and then somehow the guy made it work out.
From somewhere else in the States?
No, it was from China. I was getting it.
Because
But
you'll find, like, Dino can send you something from New Hampshire to you in Florida, and you are still eligible to get a tariff bill if the item was made in China, even if it was made in China 75 years ago.
Yeah.
That's how bad it is, man. Like, it's.
But this guy originally had he had that problem. He's like, oh crap, we're gonna get hit with these extra things. And then he went, hold on, I know somebody down at the docks, and he was like,
Let's smuggle them on this boat.
And then I didn't hear from him for weeks, and then all of a sudden he writes me and goes, okay, I got it to go through, and he's like, it kind of went in a roundabout way, but I ended up getting it with no tariff. And
yeah,
he's like, I knew I could make it work. He's like, I knew I could.
Attention to it lately because it does change like weekly, apparently.
Yeah.
Because I know someone in Canada that got something from, or a few people now. People in Canada are getting stuff from the States and not getting additional tariff fees. Because Canada also, we bounced back and we introduced tariff fees to things imported from the US. But I've heard Canada's kind of backed down on that because we're good guys, right?
Yeah.
We're friendly neighbors. But I don't think they're backing down in the States, sadly. Like, I've got a lot of problems with the States right now, man. Like, it's the reason why I haven't made pins this year, because the last pins I ordered from Asia to me in Canada got stolen by the U.S. Customs.
I know, I heard about that. It's like, how is that? How can they confiscate something that shouldn't even have anything to do with them?
It went through America.
Yeah, it shouldn't have anything to do with us.
It does have nothing to do with you, John, at all. Nothing to do with America at all.
But they wanted to keep it for some reason, yeah.
They seized it, and I still had to pay lawyers and fees and stuff, man. I'm partially still dealing with it too.
There we go.
When my experience from sending overseas, like to the UK and Ireland and Scotland and stuff, nothing has changed for me in Canada to send to people in the UK. The people in the UK have always had to pay what they don't call them tariffs, they call them duties. Right?
Yeah.
And it's whatever it is,
that's why you have
value of sales tax, I think.
Yeah, duty free.
And same with here in Canada. We have always paid duties on most things that come from like other countries and stuff. It's not a new thing. The new thing is when it's 180% the value of what the product is, not just 13% tax. It's like,
yeah.
So for me, I can send you something right now, John, valued at $10. I have to pay $80 US, and that's before shipping. It's just, that's the minimum.
Zombie's here. Hold on. What's up, Zombie?
Hey, boys. What's going on? It's been a minute, hasn't it?
Yeah. Where did these bags come from? Okay, so these bags I've got 10 bags in one giant box full. They are from various collections that I bought and stuff that I had stored away. So a couple of these bags are stuff that I had stored away. Probably half of them. So I'd say 5 or so are from stuff that I had stored away, and like 5 of them are from um collections that I've bought in the last year or so that I've just been piling up. And there's a box full of figures that are definitely all from collections I've bought while I've been the last year since I've been, running around Florida buying up people's collections.
So
So
there's zero chance you're going to open up a bag or a box and find a vinyl cave Jawa or a black hole humanoid, right?
You never know. You never know.
Most likely zero chance, because I think when I bought them all, I did at least look at every figure.
Sure,
What I mean?
I
But,
couldn't resist. I couldn't leave a bag and not look in it.
Yeah.
Just couldn't do it.
Well, the thing is, there's so many garage sales and stuff like that out there, and people just don't know what things are worth, and they just chuck them in a box or a bag.
That's kind of what I bought them.
Yeah.
I've either bought them at garage sales or estate sales, or like what I do. And I've been trying to tell people in our YouTube group this. Like I was trying to tell Dino this the other day. He was going to a toy show, and I said, "Well, you should just, if they open at 9, get there at 8 or 8:30." And he's like, "No, why would I do that?" And I'm like, "Because you want to go in early." And he's like, "They won't let me in early." I'm like, "Yes, they will." I literally walk into every toy show I go to about an hour early while everyone else is setting up, and no one says a thing to me. I just walk right in while everyone else is wheeling their stuff in the side doors. I go in the side door.
Those are pretty small toy shows if they're letting you in early.
Yeah, they might have 100. They might have 100 tables or less.
We have big toy shows here. Like we don't have lots of them, but the big ones we have where people can pay like $25 and go in an hour early. Like it's another way for them to make money.
Most of ours are all free down here. They don't, even the ones that have like 100 or 200 tables. There might be 200 vendors and they're free. Because they want you to spend the money at the table, not when you're walking in the door. Because if you spend $20 or $25 just to get in, that's $25 less you're going to spend at the place. So they do it for free down here.
John. Those people who rent the hockey arena or the high school gym.
And what you're supposed to do is you divide that. Yes, and you divide that up amongst the. You divide that up against. You divide that fee, those costs up amongst the people who are buying tables to sell.
Yeah, but they're not doing it to cover it. They're doing it to earn income.
The vendors are
the guys or the woman, the people running the toy shows. They're doing it to make money. They're not doing it to cover the costs.
Actually, they don't down here because I know Chris. I know Chase. I know Chase.
Make money in America.
Listen, I know Joey, and Joey's tables are free, and he says they're free because he does them in the parking lot in front of his store, and he does it on a Sunday.
You're not allowed to charge people to walk in a parking lot.
He does it on a Sunday when the other businesses are closed, so we can use most of the parking lot, and he lets people set up pop-up tents, and they do it on the sidewalk and in the parking spaces. And then when they do Plasticon down here, I know Chase, I know Hollywood John, those guys don't charge an admission because they're not looking to make a killing. They might make $1,000 that weekend off of the thing, but they're not in it to make like $1 billion off this thing. They're only in it to cover costs and make a little bit and have a place for people to buy and sell toys. Because they themselves have booths at the events that they run. You know what I mean?
What I find always happens is like our big toys, like the one I just went to, like it was a 2-day show, a Saturday and a Sunday, and all the vendors, because many are from out of town, because it's a big annual show. They come the night before, like Friday night, and set up all their tables Friday night. So Friday night, the show's not even open. That's when all the good shit gets bought.
Yeah.
The dealer.
But that's when I go in. See, like,
because you'll never find a vinyl cape Jawa. You know, you'll never find those grails.
Yeah.
Because the vendors will buy them the night before. It's It's
Yeah.
the sad reality of the big shows now.
But
But
that's
if you go
what.
early
That's why
enough,
I go there. That's
you'll
why
get a
I go
chance
there
to find
early
good
because,
stuff.
like for the shows they have down here, they don't do a night before setup. They have them like even the ones that have like 100 or 200 vendors at it. They always start setup in the morning at like 6 or 7 o'clock, and then the show
Yeah, it makes
opens at
sense to
9 or
me.
10. The show opens at 9 or 10. So I always get there at like 8 o'clock or something. If they're going to open at 10, I'll get there 8 or 8:30. If they open at 9, I'll try to get there at 7:30 or something, maybe 8 o'clock. And it's because I just walk in the side door. I look where they're taking their dollies and wheeling stuff in. Usually it's a back door or a side door.
Pretend you're a vendor.
And
My
I
buddy
just
Jay
walk
did
in.
that.
Yeah,
does
I
that
just
as well.
walk in with the vendors, and then I wander around the show, and I go, oh, I see that bag of figures. If you don't want to, he's starting to individually lay them out, as like, and I go, I'll just buy the whole bag for $40 if you don't. And he goes, okay, fine. He just dumps the ones back in and goes, here you go. And that's how I get some of these bags. Or I'll be like, I'll look at it real quick and I'll go, well, there's not a lot of vintage in there. Maybe I'll just buy it for $20. How about $20 for that bag? And they're like, okay. You know what I mean? And
No, my best.
and I've been doing
finds
it for
ever-
years. I've been doing it for years down here, and nobody's ever questioned me or said anything about it. And that's how I got a General Lando, at one of the shows that Tate's Comics and Toys put on. That's where I got my General Lando. I walked up and bought a bag of like 20 vintage Star Wars figures for $40.
Yeah.
And because I saw the Lando in the bag, but I don't think he knew it was in there. And I just went, I'll take that whole bag for $40 so you don't have to put them out or worry about it. He's like, yeah, take it. Just, you know what I mean? And that was in the back of his van. Before he was,
some of my best vintage loose finds ever were at toy shows from Ziploc bags like that.
Yeah.
But under the table, in
Yeah.
a tote, underneath the broken land speeder. So people didn't look through it yet. Like,
yeah,
you get to the toy show, you kind of run around quickly. That what am I going to get? And then you on your second and third and your 10th time around, you rummage through the bins, and that's sometimes where you find a bag full of 300 Final Cape Jawas.
Mm.
But it's getting tough now because, like at this Vancouver Toy Show, like I think there's 400 and something vendors. Those people all set up early, and even if the show opens at 10, if I go there at 8 o'clock, like you're saying, John, there's a lineup of 300 people out front of the venue to go in at 10. Like it's
that's true. That does happen. Yeah.
That's why you need to sneak in the side door, you see, with the vendors.
Well, or you get a media pass like I did last week.
Yeah.
That was bonus. So I had to film, like I had to make media and, tag them and hashtag Vancouver Toy Show. Like it gave me more incentive to film more. Cause I go to these shows all the time, but like I said earlier, I forget to pull up my camera and film because
you're
I'm
too busy looking for stuff.
Excitement looking at all these vintage toys, right?
Yeah, and you're talking to people and everything. Yeah, it happens to me too.
I'm signing autographs and like
as you do.
Yes, everyone wants.
I had a guy come up to me. The 501st is always there, right? So you can take photos and stuff like that. And I had a guy just walk up to me in a stormtrooper costume. He's like, "Hey, Rick, how's it going?" I'm like, "Oh, hey, it's TK, 421, Because I had no idea who it is, right? Then he told me, "Oh, it's me. It's it's Matt, or I think his name is Matt. He's one of the R2D2 Builder Club guys."
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
How you guys going with the? You seen the Home Depot R2? Speaking of R2s, have you seen them around your areas?
Yeah, I'm waiting because like last year or the year before when they did the Yoda after, because the Yoda
won't
was
go on sale, John.
Yoda was Halloween and then Christmas both, and it went on sale after Halloween for half price, and then after Christmas it went on sale for like $50.
Yeah, they're sold out, so they can't go on sale.
And the R2s you won't get half price.
And
no, it's their best selling item ever at Home Depot.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna wait and see. We'll see, because everybody said that about the Gremlin, and then I got the Gremlin for $45.
Yeah, but that's
everyone
Gremlins.
said the Gremlin was sold. They said the Gremlin was sold out no stores had it, and they got a shipment in right before Halloween ended, and then they ended up clearancing those a couple days after, and I got it for $45. I had to get it near my mom, near the house, so my mom went and picked it up. But because there weren't any in my area, but there was one up by the house, and they did go fast because there was only a few left probably in the whole country. But they had one over in Naples, or one down in Naples, one over in Fort Myers, and then there was one by the house up in Port St. Lucie. So I got that one because luckily that was close to the house, you know. So I'm just taking my chances. I have a weird feeling that I'm gonna get the R2D2 for half price or less.
No chance.
They'll do the same thing. They'll get a shipment in right before Christmas, and they'll have them
sell out
the day after.
They'll sell them the same day.
They'll sell out.
Yeah, you think so? You think so?
Well, no, I follow them. Like I'm the one that I think I discovered them.
Yeah.
Because they went on Home Depot in Canada like 3 months before they did in the US. But they're $599 in Canada, which is the wrong math because they're only $300 in the US.
Yeah.
And when they go live on the Home Depot website, it'll show 700 available, and then you refresh, 0 available. Like they're literally, whether it's scalper, well, it is scalpers because they're on. I've heard a lot of people. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people are selling them on eBay for like 800 or something. Yeah, I like them, but after I'm watching people do all the mods to them now.
Yeah,
like putting their own lights and different stuff to them and making them fully remote control because that's an option apparently. People can do that.
Yeah, everything.
But they're really, really, really cheap. Like they're like you ever like it's blow mold plastic. It's really, really, really cheap. So if the temperature in your house changes by 12 degrees overnight, like it'll just shatter. So it sucks, but I mean, but they look cool.
Yeah,
for an almost 100% full scale R2D2, right?
Well, they're about 95%, but
they're about
$300
to 10 inches too short.
Yeah, they're only about 5 inches short.
But if you don't have a real R2D2 in your house, nobody will know. Nobody will know.
Exactly, but like I said, for the money, I mean, it's an absolute bargain.
Yeah, you guys have Home Depots over there or similar?
Not here in Australia. We get none of that. Absolutely none of that, which I'm absolutely jealous of you guys. But yeah, we have no Star Wars. The only Star Wars stuff we have at our local hardware shop was like the little like heads of Star Wars like their statues for out in the garden and stuff. Just basically the heads and the shoulders. It's not even a bus. It's like a mini bus kind of thing. But that's the only Star Wars stuff we've had in our local hardware shop, which is national. But yeah, other than that, we get nothing, unfortunately.
You had a blaster for one of those earlier, John.
Yeah, they can go with
or
this,
the black one. I think they came with
the black one. These get gray ones, right? They get gray ones.
They also came with black, I believe. But the black for sure came with Neon Dub.
Did you find any really good ones in there? Yeah.
I like the Ugnaughts. They're cool with the little display things, you know.
Oh yeah, nice.
Maybe that one.
This guy's cool. I like
sometime, right?
I like the Cloud Car guys. I think they're cool.
Man, look how skinny he is.
Yeah. Well, you got to be different in those cars.
You can't get those Hallmark ornaments. Where's John? You're in the UK, right? John, do you know how many of those I have right now? That Canon thing? I'm pretty sure I got a Rubbermaid container with 30 of those in it.
These Canons?
Those came with the red 501st Clone Troopers on episode 1 cards. That's a great gonk. And I remember Army building those. Like every time I went to Zellers or Target, or we did have Target for a while. I would buy those red Clone Troopers for $6.99 every time I saw them. Another clear dome.
Look how many of these Astromechs we have. There's thousands of them now.
So what are you going to do with those? Are you going to whack them on eBay, or are you going to keep them, or what are you going to?
Oh no, I love Astromech, so I'll line them up somewhere. I'll make an Astromech display.
So, Jono, Hallmark has a U.S. website and stores in malls. Hallmark has a Canada website and has stores in malls. I thought Hallmark also had a UK website, maybe not stores in malls. I just somehow I thought they did because Disney does. I know it's not Disney, but I mean, Disney has a separate UK entity.
Mhm.
So does I'm trying to think where else.
These are really good stormtroopers. I like them.
Yeah, I like those cartoon ones a lot.
These are
then-
they look like I think these are the 5 POA Rogue One ones. They're not.
Yeah, and there's one that has a sand trooper pauldron.
Yeah, they're really cool. What have we got? 5 of them or so far? 6. Here's another one, 6 of them.
And a lot of those were in 2-packs, if I remember correctly. Not all of them, but I know they made a bunch of 2-packs. Like I think
Yeah, they did. I remember that. You're right.
because they were like the same price as a TVC figure.
Yeah, because they came with a regular figure and a stormtrooper, right? Wasn't it a figure and a stormtrooper or something like that?
Something like that. I know Luke came with Leia, Han came with Chewie. Oh, a peg leg. Is that a 3D print one?
It is a 3D print run.
Where is it?
That's a cool one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I made my own. When I first molded and
Yeah.
casted my
Oh,
first ever R2D2 figure, what I did is I had an extra one of those droid factory legs from the vintage line, and I had to cut it and modify it and crazy glue it, and then I molded it and casted it so it fit regular R2s.
Are you guys all talking about this? Is this the one you want?
Yeah, I just picked mine up this week too.
Because
Yeah.
I've
I'm just
I've probably bought like 6 of these for people because the stores down here, believe it or
Yeah.
not, nobody in Florida, in South Florida, is a collector of this stuff. So
Yep.
they have all their original inventory just stacked up. No one is buying them
Oh,
down here in
nice.
South Florida. So
How much you pay for that, John?
everybody that keeps saying they want one, I keep going out
25,
and
I
buying them one. So right now all the ones I have are spoken for, but I can always go out and get more. They're
How much
not,
you pay for one of
Vinyl
those?
tape Jawa.
but they're $31 US after tax and all that stuff. So,
What? Really?
Oh, wow.
yeah.
How are they
even-
cheaper in Canada?
They are
Even
cheaper
here-
in Canada?
Yeah,
Yeah.
even
25
here.
Canadian.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty
Australia-
sure they're 25 US on Amazon.
But after taxes and everything, they're $31. Yeah,
Wow.
$6 tax? Man, you live in a bad state.
I know.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I thought your state didn't have tax. That's why people went there.
We don't have income tax.
Oh, that's what it is.
There, his cape. So we have a snow trooper guy.
Love
Nice.
these stormtroopers.
This is the good one, right? This is the good snow trooper.
I like the ones where the hat came off. The hood came off.
Yeah, like this guy.
Is that the one? Yeah, because I had to customize them and make them bald like me. And it got put in a big, huge diorama at the largest toy store in Canada. And it's still
Oh,
up
this
there.
is the one with the gun guy, right? Oh,
Yeah.
look at this one. Here's the rebel. His gun got wonked, man. Look at this.
Wah, wah. Yeah, no, there's a lot of tax incentives in Florida and Texas. That's why people leave California and New York and go to those states, but they got to deal with the politics side of it as well.
Yeah,
Florida also didn't have COVID rules, if you remember. Like, you guys were allowed to go shopping without
Well,
masks.
we eventually got rules, but there was for a period of time, yeah, where there wasn't as many rules. But they eventually did it all, just like everybody else, and closed everything down, just like everybody else.
Like, Disneyland stay open?
No, they eventually closed, but they stayed open longer than what some people would recommend. Look at these little bags. These are cool.
This is purse.
This is the Darth Maul thing, right? Darth Maul,
Yeah.
right?
Probe. Yeah, he's probe. Yeah.
Probe.
Be quiet.
Yeah, that would have been from the Power of the Force, wouldn't it?
Is that what that's from? Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one's probably from that one, I'm guessing.
Stop it, Jackson.
Oh wait, that would be this. This guy had this gun, right? Bespin, or yeah, that guy. This guy would have that gun, and then let's see. We have this. This guy had that gun. I think I remember this. These were cool looking guys, though. This dude
Yeah, yeah. Is that
and
Solo?
and, and this guy, they were cool looking guys.
Mhm.
Cool looking aliens.
Here's my little tub of vintage R2 parts.
Oh, nice.
Because when I learned how to do all that molding and casting, this was the first thing I did. Was, make a new peg leg.
Mm-hmm.
Make a new peg leg.
But that's where I learned that I had taken apart a Red Bar R5D4 unknowingly at the time because no one knew they existed 20 years ago. And I learned that the pop-up Saber R2 in the Power of the Force line in 84, you'd think it'd have the same legs and parts, similar parts, but no, the legs are completely different. They're not compatible with the regular R2 or R5, who do have the same legs.
Didn't the Power of the Force come out in the 90s? I thought it came out mid-90s.
No, that's Power of the Force 2, like John has in his hand. Power of the Force was the original one that came with the coins.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Brettster. Yeah, it's all for sale, Brett.
Brett.
I thought that was a good figure too, John. Those Gamos from the Power of the Force.
Yeah, they're not bad.
Because it was the first Gamos we got since 1984. And
Yeah.
They're not
But
bad.
Yeah, that looks all
my
right.
favorite vintage collection figure of all time is the modern Gamorrean Guard with soft goods and opening mouth. Like,
Yeah.
Oh wow, look at this bag. There's a bag inside this bag, and this has
is that a Boosh stick?
for Bosch, yep.
Boosh.
And then it's got, look at all these.
I got a whole heap of them.
And here's our TIE Pilot stuff here.
Jackson, stop.
TIE Pilot and Squid Head, right? Squid Head uses the other ones, right?
Mhm.
TIE Pilot and Squid Head.
It's so rare to get the actual accessories with them because they always seem to be lost here and there.
I'm going to give the TIE Pilot ones to the ones that have the best symbols on the helmets.
Hey, JT.
One of them, the helmet's almost worn completely off.
Cheers, Jono. Cheers, mother.
Calling it a night. See ya, Jono.
I got jabbed twice, G-Force, in like a parking lot. Like that's where we had to do it, in a parking lot. And the second one, my arm was numb for about a year. So I was injured from my second shot.
Yeah,
I'm
that
fine
was-
now, but it did actually injure me, and I couldn't, like, if I was a pro football player, I wouldn't have been able to play pro football for a year because my left arm was weak, man. I couldn't grip. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't grip with my left hand.
Yeah, it was crazy times back then.
It was just, I don't know, man. It was just untested stuff. Like, here,
Yeah,
let's
it
try
was.
this.
It was. Yeah.
Everyone's a
Oh
guinea
yeah,
pig.
100%.
I
Oh,
understand.
absolutely.
Stuff had to be
We-
done so people were allowed to like travel and visit family and stuff. But I mean, it's a weird thing, man, when stuff is not tested like over years and years.
No,
Like,
that's it. That's
most
it.
medicine is tested for years and years, right?
Yeah. Well, they have to be. They have to be.
Well, apparently they don't have to be.
Well, before COVID, it had to be, but
Well, I
then-
know, but the rules changed, right?
Yeah.
In
Well, that's it. It's
2019 or 2020,
2020. Yeah, it was absolutely crazy.
because that was everywhere. You guys had to do it too, right?
Yeah. Oh, we had it
And you
worse.
guys got arrested for going outside to have a cigarette and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, this was
Yeah. It was
for
absolutely
walking
crazy.
your dog.
Yeah, we couldn't go within out 5Ks of our house, and we had to. The only times we could go out was a medical emergency, or we had to go shopping.
Yeah, it seems
that
like
was
from
it.
what I remember hearing, you guys got treated the worst out of all of that.
Yeah, here, especially here
As
in
civilians,
Victoria.
right?
Yeah, especially here in Victoria, it was absolutely mental. Absolutely mental. You couldn't do anything.
So it's starting to get cold and like winter here. Is it starting to get hot and like summer there?
December the 1st is our summer here in
That's-
Oz.
It still blows me away, man. As an adult, I still don't understand that stuff.
Well, when you guys have got your Christmas, you know how you guys got a white Christmas and it's snowing and it's like minus 10 degrees or whatever it is. Yeah, we're having barbecues. We're at the pool. We're at the beach. Yeah,
Well, I'm in Vancouver. We can still barbecue Christmas Day almost every year because we rarely get
Yep.
snow. But
Yep.
but yeah, I hear you, man. It will snow here in the next few weeks. I can tell you that because it's quite cold overnight now.
yeah.
These are all modern, not modern, but like late 80s Joes, the color ones.
Um,
I just remember the more colorful ones are the later
these
neon
are
Joes.
no, these aren't really neon. These are 85, 86, stuff like that.
So that's when I started to like girls.
when you
know,
get in the
got
80, you get in
84, Power of the Force, 84 is kind of like, and when He-Man started coming out, no, that's when I'm like,
Oh, I love
I'm too old for
bloody He-Man.
toys.
I had most of the figures.
Is
I was
that
spewing
Cobra
over-
Commander?
yeah.
I ended up
Yeah.
selling them.
I don't know who that is.
Spewing.
Techno Zartan? You had a foot of snow yesterday, Brett? Jesus, Murphy.
Oh, here's Blanca.
But Brett, you can still go sit in your hot tub, right? Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's from a video game, right?
Yeah. Yeah, G-Force, we can talk later. I could use another alien guy.
85 when girls ruined everything.
I think I have plenty of Tide Pod. We can make something work.
Brett,
Yeah,
did you send
foot
your
of
wife out to
snow.
shovel it all?
Girls ruined everything. Yeah, I think it was. I think for me, for my group, it was like 86, 87 was when we stopped buying toys. And by the end of 87, we were into our cars, driving cars, hanging out with girls and going to rock concerts and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Same here. Like when I went into like junior high school. So I guess that's about 84 for me. 84, 85, 86, like you're saying.
Mm.
People are getting their learner's driver's license and
Because I was 16, and let's see, if I was 73, so 83 I was 10, So then 6 more years. So I didn't get my driver's license until like 89. So we were just, I think one of the neighbor kids got a license maybe at the end of 87, beginning of 88. And that's when it ended, because once someone in the neighborhood had their own car and we could ride with them, that's when it ended.
Your money was to give to him for gas.
Yeah. And then we would drive around and pick up girls and go to rock concerts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was like, that's where we had the freedom. And that's when our collecting toys stopped for a period of time, because in like 91, 92, when my dad got that ad on clearance as a joke gift for me for my birthday, that got me and my friends back into collecting toys.
Yeah.
But we only had like 2 or 3 years off, maybe 3 years.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Because what was it, 94 when all the Power of the Force came out again?
Yeah, and in 92, 93, we were buying all the Power Rangers, the Batman, the animated series, the Toy Biz Marvel were starting to come out. Or at least you were getting like maybe Secret Wars and other things. I don't know what year those were. But it was like
Turtles as well.
No, we didn't get Turtles in our group.
I bypassed all the Turtles.
But the neighbor kids did. I mean, I remember the kids I babysat, they got Turtles and stuff. And they thanked me because one of them contacted me on Facebook a couple years ago, and he was like, because I remember he was keeping them in the package. His parents bought him all these Turtles for Christmas, and he kept them all in the packaging. And I was like, no, you're supposed to play with them. You're a kid. The reason I'm leaving because he saw it like at like my house, I had stuff packaged because I was buying the Power Rangers, and I was buying like Toy Biz Marvel and stuff and keeping them in the packaging. And I was like, no, you're a kid. You're supposed to play with these. So what he ended up doing was he begged his parents for 2 of everything, so he could open the Donatello and play with it and keep a Donatello package. And like he contacted me like a few years back. He found me on Facebook or something, and I asked him. I said, "Do you still have those Turtles?" And he goes, "Oh yeah." And he goes, "And I'm really thankful that you got me into keeping them in the package, because those things were gold." So he had them from the very first year. You know, he's got all the first Turtles, and with the squishy heads and all the rare stuff that he left them all in the boxes. So he's like, I got all this stuff that was original, and like, it's worth hundreds now. So
easy.
Yeah, I hear you, JT. It's like that here on the left coast of Canada. Like we get snow, but we don't get like 3 months worth of it. So although we have snow plows and salt trucks and all that stuff, it does affect the whole city the day it happens.
I got so many Moto Vipers. I can fill up my stuns with drivers. That's cool.
What vehicle do they go with?
The Cobra Stun.
What is that?
There's the Grenadiers for Destro's Iron Grenadiers. So we got a bunch of those. What's the
Stun vehicle? Is it like a mini?
That was the one that split open in the front. It was a 3-wheeled. It was like a 3-wheeled tank that had 2 red guns on each side, and the pods in the middle where they drove. They would sit in, but those pods.
Cobra vehicle?
Yeah, Cobra. They could the pods could split apart. Would open up, you know. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. See, I don't think the G.I. Joes came here when they first came out.
What about the Palitoy UK versions? Action Force.
Cobra.
We may have got some, but not many. But I don't remember G.I. Joe being here.
Because you did have Kenner Star Wars in the 80s, right?
Yeah, we had Star Wars and stuff, the Kenner stuff.
Not so much G.I. Joe.
No, not the G.I. Joes. I don't think it sold well. That's probably why.
Hasbro. What about?
They said that I remember seeing.
Yeah, He-Man. We had that was really popular. I
remember seeing a thing where they were saying that the G.I. Joe figures were a tough sell in the beginning, because they had a real American hero on them. And so a lot of other countries had a tough time selling them. And then somewhere in, I want to say,
put Canada flags on them all.
I want to say, yeah, you guys did, but I want to say somewhere in the 90s, they changed the card back for the market outside of the U.S. to
US.
international hero.
International
Mm.
heroes. That's right. Yeah.
And that's when they started selling in other countries
Yeah.
around the world,
Yeah.
I think the
But
only
that's
thing we
big,
didn't
yeah.
change the packaging, like except for having French on them or whatever.
Yeah.
But the vehicles, the good guy vehicles, they always had Canada flags instead of American flags. But that might have been like by law. I don't know. Like it's just the way it is.
By law.
And it was neat at the toy show. If you see in my video, I'm filming this one guy's table that has all the vintage Joes, and it's like Canada flag, Canada flag, Canada flag, Canada. And then I see one with American flag. I'm like, get that crap out of here, American Joes.
Tiger
he looks
Force
Australian.
Recondo. Tiger Force Recondo.
Hey? What was that, Rick?
That figure was Australian.
What was it?
Tiger Force Recondo. Yeah.
No,
I
I
just
never heard of
recognized
it.
the flipped up hat. Oh, who's that guy? That's not barbecue. Who's that? That's
Blowtorch.
Blowtorch. So flamethrower guy.
Yeah.
And wasn't barbecue also a flamethrower fireman guy?
Barbecue was the guy who put the fires out.
But didn't he come with a flamethrower?
No, he came with an axe and a tank full of
Water.
stuff to put fires out. Yeah.
Okay. He was one of my favorites. He was the last G.I. Joe figure I bought as a kid.
Oh, his
Was
claws.
barbecue. And I think I bought him at not like a truck stop, but we were moving from Ontario to British Columbia in '84,
Ooh,
and I think we stopped at a Kmart or something, and I
look
bought.
at his hand.
Oh, he's got a stick.
Yeah.
Great figure. I love that figure.
Yeah,
The
that's cool.
transparent plastics. One of the first. Cliff Claiborne.
Yep. Oh, here we go. Guile.
Another video game guy.
Street Fighter too. Oh,
We
and that.
don't have snow tires.
Yeah, good figure that one is.
We have certain highways here, G-Force, that
This
you're
guy
not
is
allowed.
illegal.
Oh, interesting.
He's
We're not allowed
illegal.
to drive on certain highways without snow tires, even if there's not snow on them.
That guy was banned. He's
When it's
illegal
winter.
What was he banned?
because of that flag on the back of his body.
Ah,
You can't show that flag in the United States anymore.
No, you just got an email from YouTube. You've been
Yep.
demonetized.
I've probably been demonetized because of that. Yep.
Actually, I saw Brett. I don't know if you're still here, but he made a post on Facebook. He got a copyright strike for something.
A strike? Yeah.
mm.
And I'm trying. I don't know what it was, but it definitely wasn't me. I didn't flag him. But it's weird. 'Cause
I don't think any of us would flag somebody on purpose.
Brett does mostly
Nah.
like myself, like mostly live streams, and you usually don't get copyright strikes on a live stream. And Brett will clip his live streams and make little videos out of his live streams. And yeah, I'm curious. Maybe let me know, Brett.
Man, we got all these little guns and blasters that
I
I
get
don't
copyright notices on 99% of the videos I upload, but I don't care. Like I'm never gonna get 1 million video views.
Yeah.
Yes, Blue, it is live.
Hey, Sam Squanch.
What's up?
Oh, I don't know if you heard the news, but Bubbles Trailer Park Boys Sam Squanch might be PDF file. Been charged
No.
with stuff.
Man, these
And they
people.
just finished filming the latest season of Trailer Park Boys. So hopefully that's not true because,
Yeah.
Yeah, what else did I watch? I started watching Frankenstein, John. I'm liking
I
that.
really liked it. I liked
I'm
that. Was
liking it. I just the what's his name? Poe Dameron.
yeah.
He's just an over actor. Like, but I get it. It's a very old schooly British. I don't know. But I will finish watching it tonight. Yeah, I got a legit copyright strike. Brett says.
Mm.
Wow. Sorry.
Yeah,
Brett.
sorry, SA charge, not PDF file. I think you're right, Brett. I was just using safe words.
What was the copyright strike for, Brett?
It's got to be video, because
Dunno.
music they usually just say, yeah, you can put it up, but we're taking all your money or half your money. Video is when they get serious and they're like, no, that's my 8 seconds of video, you dumbass.
Or music. I see people getting hit with music, but
I don't think you can get a copyright strike on music.
really? Okay.
I don't think so. I've never heard of it. Or audio.
Yeah, I thought you could, but
I got copyright. Here's what's I don't get with all the social medias. You got Instagram, you got Facebook, which are the same company.
yep.
But when you upload a reel to both, they don't have the same music rights. Apparently,
Yeah,
It's weird.
right. Isn't that weird? Yeah, I know what you
What's
mean.
most weird is Facebook. They encourage me to post reels. Like every day, they're like, post another reel because I'm monetized on Facebook and you can earn income from it, right? So I'll post a reel on Instagram that has music on it, and I don't care. Like it's a Ghostbusters toy, it's going to get Ghostbusters music. That's the way it goes. And because it's available to me to choose to begin with. So if they allow me to choose it and I upload it, and now I'm at a point now where I'll get a copyright claim on the music from 333 different people. How do
Right.
300 people all own this Ray Park song?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Doesn't just Universal own it? Like, I don't get it.
Everybody's
They
fell out.
demonetized me while I was being investigated. They shut his memberships off and gave him back access after he had to go back and repost all of his videos. All my videos?
Yeah, that's
Little
weird.
monetization back up. Oh, so you got a copyright strike and they punish you by suspending you for a certain amount of time.
Mm.
And then now you're monetized again. Okay, interesting. Because I
That's
know
really
things are
weird,
differently.
like-
I know I've seen people where they're just like, you know what? We're taking away your monetization. You didn't get a copyright strike. We're just demonetizing your channel, period. Because you've broken one of our rules more than once or something. So they treat some people differently.
See, I thought you had 3 strikes before they would do something like what he just said, where they would.
Oh no, 3
completely,
strikes, they delete your channel.
But I thought even with a first strike, you wouldn't have your channel like locked out like that.
I think they'll stop you from going live, and maybe Brett and then they'll stop you from. You may still be able to upload videos because they want you to replace it. And they'd stop you from earning income like super chats and new memberships. Said it was 2 strikes, which any 2 in 12 months shut you down. Oh, interesting.
Oh, really? They gave you 2?
So silly, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very well knowledgeable on all these stupid copyright rules because I've been dealing with copyrights and trademarks for my whole career. I've had to deal with stuff, so I'm very careful. I know what I can and can't do, but it's a little different when it comes to when I say stuff on the internet. Like, apparently you can say stuff on the internet that will also penalize your channel. And it's never happened to me. I know other people think it could happen to their channel when I'm on it, but it's not true. But it's weird, man, because I see everything but pornographic material on YouTube. Like, it seems like everything's fair game. Like,
Yeah,
I watch Monday Night Football on YouTube. I watch live sporting events on YouTube all the time. Like,
Yeah.
but there's people, they just start up a channel that day. They stream it, and sometimes it gets taken down, sometimes it doesn't.
Mm.
And what they do sometimes is they'll just take the video and they'll go like this. Oh, let's just mirror it. no one will
Yeah.
notice.
Yeah, I've seen those where people just or they put they mirror it and put it at an angle or do something. Yeah, there's all these weird
Yeah,
things I've seen people do to get around to the stuff. Yeah.
Oh, so they're removing one strike, Brett says. Oh, he might have been hacked.
That's just crazy, man. I feel bad. I'm sorry that happened.
Like I've been following, I don't know, maybe for about a year now. But you guys heard of iShowSpeed? Judging by your silence, I'm gonna
I
say
don't know.
no.
Yeah.
So iShowSpeed, his real name is Darren Watkins. He's a young black kid in the States from Cleveland, Ohio. He makes millions of dollars just live streaming on YouTube. He's one of the top guys. He's not Mr. Beast, but he's like pretty close, man. I think he's worth like $40 million or something.
Jesus.
But he started as a kid live streaming him playing like video games. Well, him as a kid is like 2019, not a long time ago. So 2019, he started streaming video games, and all he does is swear and say the N-word and swear and N-word, and
Wow.
it's all the good. You're allowed to swear and say the N-word on YouTube. You don't get demonetized for that. And some people think you can't swear. You totally can swear. They just won't show your video to children.
Yeah.
And he got a copyright strike because one time he was like celebrating winning a video game, and he stood up and danced, and his unit fell out. Like he's literally his little 3-inch pecker fell out of his jogging
3-inch unit.
Well, because he's a kid, man. He's 19-year-old. Well, he's 19 now. And he's like, oh no, like, and he knew it was wrong. So I think they kicked him off of Twitch, and then just over the past couple of years let him back on Twitch because he makes the money. But now he just streamed 34 days straight live.
Bloody hell.
US tour. 34 days. So he streamed himself doing everything but taking a dump. Sleeping, eating, like all he did was eat the whole video. Him and his body, like he had a big entourage with him. But it was quite entertaining. I watched a little bit of it every day. He went to all these, he went to Disneyland and went here and there, went everywhere. He toured the States on a custom $1 million bus. And he does the same thing. He'll go to Thailand and stream for like 24 hours straight in Thailand. And when he goes to these countries, he gains millions and millions of subscribers. Like while he's just walking down the street in China, you can see his subscriber count go up like hundreds at a time, like just like a speedometer just spinning, like people just subbing and subbing and subbing. And
Wow.
The amount of money that some of these people make, it blows me away. It just blows me away, man. Because they're not super entertaining people. He's just a young, average-looking dude who plays Fortnite.
Well, that's like my dad. My dad was saying the other day. He watches this guy. I don't remember what his name is, but he's an ordinary, like, retired guy. You know
Like
what I
on
mean?
YouTube?
He's like 70 years old or something. But all he does is shorts. So he does the vertical format.
Mm-hmm.
And what he does is like, it's the weirdest stuff because he'll be like, he'll just be like, he'll come on and go, I'm going to leave and go, I might go to Burger King today. And I think I got to stop by the hardware store, get a couple of things. I just wanted to check in and say hi to everybody this morning and see how everyone was doing. And he goes, I'll catch you later. And then when he gets to Home Depot, he goes, okay, I'm at Home Depot and I think I need to buy this light bulb for my kitchen because it keeps going out. And then he'll be like, here's the light bulbs I can choose from. I think I'm going to try an LED this time. They're $5.99 and they're supposed to last 10 years. I wonder if they're really going to last 10 years. And then he'll film himself at home going, all right, I put the light bulb in and it's just as bright as anything else. Okay, that looks good. You know what I mean? And my dad's like, it's such, and he watches him for hours, and I'm going,
Yeah.
he calls
It's
me in, he goes,
entertainment, right?
he calls me in and he goes, how is this guy making money? Because he's just the most mundane stuff. Like, you know, and he'll be like, I got a cheeseburger at Burger King on the way home. And he goes, looks pretty good. And he'll take a bite of it and be like, yeah, it's a pretty good cheeseburger here, you know? And it's just like the most mundane, like, you know, he'll get on in the morning and go like, this morning, after I brushed my teeth, I realized my fingernails were getting long. So I cut my nails today. You know what I mean? And he goes, all right, guys, I'll check in later. And he does like 3 or 4 videos a day, every single day, on just what he's doing that day. And some of it is the most mundane stuff. Like I said, he'll just come on and go, I noticed my nails were long today, so I cut my toenails. And you know what I mean? That was good, you know. Got to do that every once in a while when you get old.
Yeah, but people are into that though. A lot of people are into that.
Yeah, he's got like something like 180,000 followers. All of his shorts have like millions of views. You know what I mean? And he came out, like my dad's like, oh, he bought a brand new truck because of YouTube. He's got like a Ford F-150 that he bought. And he's like, you know, one day he came on, he goes, because of you guys and what's been going on here on YouTube and all you guys following me, I was able to get this. And he like points the camera at this Ford F-150, like 2025 that he just bought. You know what I mean? Like, and he paid for it. He goes, and I don't have any payments thanks to all you guys. You know what I mean? Like he goes,
right before I jumped on here, John, I watched Casper Site is a funny guy I follow. He's like does ghost videos. So he has videos that he does upload like on a daily kind of basis, whether it's ghosts or Bigfoot or aliens. He's just an entertaining, funny British guy, and I like him a lot. He just got 1 million subscribers, so he went and bought himself a $200,000 Mercedes Benz. Like,
yeah.
Like you do get paid, man. Like you can get paid stupidly. Like look at Star Wars Theory. Guys bought houses and Land Rovers and things.
Yeah.
And this is just from his Star Wars YouTube channel, not from selling bootleg knockoff lightsabers, which is now a big part of money-making part of his business.
Bootleg lightsabers, yeah.
And him and his YouTube nerd theory podcast partner just broke up because it's just stupid drama on the YouTube, but they were supposed to split the money 50-50. And I guess since there's been no Star Wars news to talk about over the past several years, they haven't been making lots of money. So the one guy was Josh is his name, nerd theory guy, was demanding $500 from Star Wars Theory, and I guess they just told each other to F off. Like, see you later.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Like they both make income from making YouTube videos. You know, grifting on Disney and Lucasfilm, but that whole grifting pattern's kind of changed now, man. It's not the same. Great character. I love that character.
Yeah.
Money does change a lot of people, unfortunately.
That's a good bobbing for tuna.
It does. I get it. But I mean, they both already make their own income doing the same thing. So they join up. Oh, that's Reaction, right?
The Flash, yeah.
Reaction, Grant Gustafson or whatever his name is.
Was that Grant? Yeah, The Flash, yeah.
You know, YouTube will translate all your videos now so people can watch them in India and stuff, and you don't.
Yeah, I saw that. I got that checked on a lot of them, yeah.
I'm about 800 hours away from being monetized as well. Another great figure.
Oh, nice.
Jin.
So
Fisher Price. The original 375 Fisher Price. I guess I'll spill the beans now. So since General Giant can't sue me, I designed a Krennic Jumbo Kenner action figure. Why? I don't know, because I don't think anyone would have bought it. But
why? I don't know.
I did design one that never got produced.
This guy. Oh. The worst outfit in Star Wars ever.
Hey, John, does that figure come in 2 pieces?
Yeah, Brett knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, I've been watching.
Right,
I've been following that drama, Brett. Oops.
Cover girl.
YouTube drama is funny because the other YouTube drama I've been paying attention to is
Another
during
one.
COVID, I started watching a weekly show on YouTube Thursday nights called The Jack Show. And it's just a bunch of comic artists who are right wing and tell dirty jokes. And, you know, they're quite offensive, to be fair. But I was just watching for entertainment, just like I watch everyone else's channel for entertainment. They had a big fight over the week. And now all these other people make videos on other people's drama and make
Yeah.
money off that.
Yeah,
Like, it's
yeah,
just-
they do. They do. They like to see the big YouTubers. Here in Australia, we call it the tall poppy syndrome, and it's like they like to watch them fall. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? And then they make videos on what's going
you're
on
right,
with
Brett.
with their fall. You know, it's crazy.
Robotics.
Yeah, Brett, I think they. I have that guy. That's Fisher Price too, right?
Robotics. It's robotics.
It's because the visor comes up.
Yep.
Yeah, Brett. I think they made a deal
With the
50-50, and then
With the
when they stopped
robotics
making
plug
money,
in.
it was less than $500. So he tried to change the deal.
It seems funny that you would fall out over just $500. You know what I mean? Like just be like,
Yes, Brett, I am old.
just pay the $500 to the guy. What the hell? Why not? You know what I mean? Like,
No, I know.
I get it, but and I also
not
don't
that
get, like,
much. You know what I mean?
Well,
if you
considering
have-
what they're worth,
you know, if you already make, let's say you already make $5,000 a month doing your own YouTube videos, and then you go and you buy a car for your wife, and that costs you $300 a month to lease it or whatever, and you have a guaranteed income of say $500 that you use to pay for that lease, and then if someone stops paying that, then you know you lose the car. But I don't think that's what it is. I think he was just wanting more money. He was just mad because Theory bought a new car, and he's like, "Oh, I can't buy a new car."
So one is a green cross and one
Oh,
is
weird.
a red cross. Look at
oh
that.
yeah,
The green cross must be the British one.
Is that it? You have green cross?
Well, the green cross was like David Prowse as the crossing guard. It was not a medical thing. It was just safe crossing the street. What was he called? He was called
Deep sea diver.
Green Cross Man.
I bet one is rarer than the other, green or red. One of them is.
yeah. You're probably right there.
This was a cool Luke Skywalker. I got to tell you.
Yeah, and they made him Black Series in a 2-pack, right?
Yeah, so that no one can buy it. Yep.
And did it come out yet?
I think it
assuming-
did. Yeah. But no one could get it because it was just stupid and lame that they came out with a 2-pack.
I wonder if they're doing any more. They did Dash Renner, they did Prince Izor, they did Luke. Who's left?
I would have got Luke.
Chewbacca with a Snuva haircut,
Yeah, the Snuva Chewie. Yeah.
and then Leia as Boosh.
The tube.
Oh no, Leia as Boosh came with that Luke Skywalker.
Was that what it was? Is that the 2-pack?
Who else is left? Boba Fett and IG-88.
Yeah.
That's about it.
So these are all sequel stormtroopers. Look at this, man. Wow. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3.
You can army build them.
1,
First order.
4. One with the pouch on. This one's got freaking like some kind of crazy backpack.
Yeah.
They fly now?
Yeah, flamethrower
They
trooper.
fly
with,
now?
like, flamethrower trooper with tons of accessories. Look at all these. There's
Yeah,
1,
Brett,
2,
I've seen
3,
you.
4,
your Boba
5,
Fett and your Jawa.
Yeah.
Did you make more?
Yeah.
7. There's seven troopers here. Wow. And then one with the thing. So technically 8, and then 2 flame troopers. But I think all the weapons are here too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I need a 6-inch Kenner hammerhead, Brett.
8. 8 gun, 8 rifles, and 4 pistols. Oh, and some of them have a rifle. Wow, we have I think we have everything we need here. Wow.
Everything you need.
if you want.
If you want to have a first order, army.
Yeah, if you need a first order army, you've got everything you need. Yeah.
Yeah.
They could fight all those astromechs.
Yeah.
Was that a Snoke I see too?
This was we said it earlier, the worst dressed character in Star Wars.
Yeah.
But I liked him as a character. I really did. Even though we'll never learn more about him, I don't think. Andy Serkis killed it.
Yeah, they. Yeah. Oh, don't
No,
even
a
get started on
6-inch
that.
Kenner hammerhead.
Oh. But,
I swear, I mean, like
This guy, 6 inches, do all the sanding and painting and prepping.
I mean, like I know that my memory isn't always the best, but I swear that when Force Awakens came out, shortly after that movie hit, they started a comic book series where it was talking about Snoke. And I remember seeing the first 2 issues or 3 issues of the comic, and they had Luke meeting Snoke in the Outer Rim, somewhere way out on this planet. It had like trees and plants all over it. And I swear the way the story was going was that it seemed like Snoke and Luke, like Luke bumped into Snoke, and Snoke was like, he knew he was powerful in the Force, and Luke was like trying to convince him to come back and help him with his school. And then like The Last Jedi hit, or it was just about to hit, and they canceled that comic series, so we never got the rest of that story because I think they knew that Rian Johnson was going to screw up Snoke's background.
They knew in advance.
Yeah, so they canceled that, and then we saw the movie, and we're like, it wasn't anything to do with Luke's school. Snoke had no involvement at all. And it made it almost seem like he never even met them, when clearly in The Force Awakens, Leia's like, it wasn't you, Luke. It wasn't Luke. It was Snoke. She said it was Snoke when she's talking to Han, right? And Han said something, and she's like, no, it was Snoke. Snoke got to him and everything. Like, so Ben met Snoke somewhere. Like it implied that Ben met Snoke at the academy. You know what I mean? Like he met Snoke at the academy is what The Force Awakens implied. And then that comic was starting to reinforce that idea. And I honestly believe that the original thing that Abrams and those guys came up with was that Snoke was teaching at Luke's thing, but he was secretly a dark side user. And he knew the power of, when he got the power, when he saw how powerful Ben was, he manipulated him into turning to the dark side and bringing those 6 students with him. Because they said in Force Awakens, he left with the students, you know? Yeah. And I think those students were supposed to be the ones that turned into the Knights of Ren. You know what I mean? But again, Rian Johnson changed all that. So then they couldn't do their original idea for the Knights of Ren because Rian Johnson screwed it up. They couldn't do their original idea for Snoke. And those lines in Force Awakens now make no sense because it completely changed the story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I don't blame Rian Johnson for anything in that trilogy because it wasn't his fault. It was Kathleen Kennedy's.
Yeah, they didn't hold him to a plan. They should have held it to a plan, and they didn't. They just said, "Oh, go ahead and do whatever the hell you want."
I'm also not a fan of, let's have a different director every episode this series. I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah,
like, you won't see Gilliam making Breaking Bad having a new director every episode. He would not win all the awards. Oh, the other show I started watching, John, is what's it called? Blibbity Blobbity or whatever. But it's made by the Breaking Bad guy, where it's like a electrical kind of sound virus takes over the world, and the lady's the only one of 6 people left that aren't affected by it. It's cool, man, because it's so different. Oh, Brett, showing off the Christmas wares.
I just got it out today. See, he still got he still got the pumpkin.
Nice.
That's cool.
The CWC medallion, I love it.
It's hip hop.
Oh, that's a retro. I love it.
Oh wait, speaking of retro,
long live retro. Yeah.
Nice.
They didn't make a Red Hulk or a Punisher. They got to go back and make a whole bunch more, man. But yeah, Epic. There's an Epic Hero one. Did you hear they're changing the name of Epic Heroes again? They're like Action Force or something like that.
Oh, really? They're
Action
not going to.
Master.
Oh, here we go. Thrawn.
Yes, that mouse
540
droid's really big compared to your hand, Brett.
5 POA Thrawn.
Look how big it is.
Did you make that, or is that the Disney
No,
Store
no,
one?
That's the
the
Disney.
Disney one.
Yeah,
It's huge.
that's a very popular seller too. But
Yeah.
they made more Home Depot R2D2s than they did that thing.
Not at my house, they didn't. But I just wanted to show you these real quick.
Oh my gosh, it's double telescoping. We just got a
Yeah.
double telescoping
That's what
Darth
she
Vader.
said.
Oh, did
We
you?
just-
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
So is
right
that just
here.
paint, Brent?
Yep.
I'm kidding.
That was
It's
awesome.
not.
Got
He
the
doesn't have a
Star Wars
lightsaber at
gold
all.
foot.
I almost didn't recognize him without his red arm.
Yeah, I love that Jawa. Oh shit.
I got
Now
them
you just need a leather cape instead of a
I
vinyl
know.
cape.
I know.
Oh yeah. There's John's
Oh.
favorite. So how big is the Jawa? About 2 feet tall?
Yeah. About just under 3.
That's about right.
Has he got a blaster?
No. I still have to do the blaster.
Yeah.
My camera's backwards.
Nice. Look at that. I love that play set so much.
I got the card back for Boba back there.
With the PO, the proof of purchase cut out, of course.
Oh, here's
No.
a great figure.
I think
That
it's
one
on
is so good.
Oh, there's a hole in it.
This is such a good figure.
Yeah, that one was hard to get at one time. Proof of purchase.
Let's see that.
Yeah,
Brad.
maybe it's gone.
Yeah, that was a
21 back?
proof of purchase. Is that a Boba Fett one?
That's a
What is
good
that?
card back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I got to get a protector for it still.
First issue.
Yeah, good card back to have.
Hammerhead dealing the drinks. Oh, with a blaster. No blasters. I was wondering, yeah, he's left-handed. Your camera's reversed.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's reversed. I don't know what. But this is what I've been working on. Well, I did this guy. But
Oh, you got them all painted up too?
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, my
Yeah, it
friend
looks
Paul
cool.
has one of those. It's really good.
Now, I wonder
Yeah.
if Gentle Giant had a bunch of their life-size jumbos in a warehouse when they went out of business.
and then I'm working
I
on
read
this,
an article the other day, just recently actually, that
working on this for Ricardo.
one of the
Nice.
companies, the company that bought Gentle Giant and Diamond Select, that then defuncted them, were apparently selling some warehouse products.
I got to jump back off, boys.
And they recently got a
Yeah.
cease and desist to stop selling
Later.
stuff. Cheers, Brett.
Later.
Say it, Brett. Say it, Brett.
So I wonder, because they made life-size Darth Vader, Stormtrooper, Boba Fett, and R2D2. I wonder if there's a warehouse full of those somewhere, because they were like $5,000 to $8,000 each,
Wow.
Yeah.
and they are some of my favorite things I've ever seen in my life, man. When it comes to Star Wars, like a life-size Kenner R2D2 with vac metal dome, like was what they
Yeah,
brought to all
right.
the trade shows, right?
Do you guys know Starkiller 77, which is Michael from
Yeah,
Collection-
oh yeah.
Collection Hall?
Michael's,
He's got one too. He's got
Yeah,
one of
he's
the kind of,
got-
yeah,
dude, he
Looks
has
so
everything
cool.
and anything he wants. Let's put it that way.
yeah. Yeah, that looks cool. He's got one of those.
Have you seen what's in his garage?
I don't think I've seen the ones in his garage, but I've seen him
like
in his
he's got
video.
like a multi-million-dollar car collection.
Oh, I haven't seen his car collection. I've just seen his Star Wars collection. But Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, yeah.
He just had a party for. We were talking about the Predator movie a little while ago. He just had a party for the cast of the Predator at his Dark Side
nice.
Pizza restaurant. Oh yeah,
Yep.
Yes, Squad Commander. I always like that figure, man.
Yeah, he's a cool one. And then we have two
And motorcycles and BMX bikes. Yeah,
two biker scouts.
Michael's done quite well for himself. He's got he likes his man toys, put it that way.
Yeah, yeah.
Emperor with his cane.
Oh,
Well, and some of the stuff he's had commissioned too, right? Like he built
yeah, he's had a lot of
for his
commissions.
restaurant,
Yeah,
like life-size Wampa,
yeah.
life-size, like an actual rear end to a DeLorean coming out of the wall.
Yeah.
I love that figure too.
4 General Veers.
Yeah.
4 of the Imperial guy. Commander. And we got 5 stormtroopers here.
Yeah, and a helicopter in there. I remember at one point when I had almost 200 stormtroopers, I put them all in Vader cases just to see how
Well-
many.
We've got 3 Royal Guards with 2 spears.
Ooh, spears. Those spears are great.
And then there's this Boba Fett is like, look at this. He's never even been moved, I don't think. He's a
Oh,
man.
Maybe
He's so mint.
he's
Nice.
retro. Is he
This-
retro?
Says Kenner.
Oh, the retro, it's like obvious. I think it's actually printed on there, painted.
Oh yeah, okay, in
Oh.
white. They do it
Oh
in
no,
white.
check the bottom of the feet. Because the retros definitely had different feet bottoms.
No, there's nothing on there.
It's the minty vintage one then.
Yeah, I think it. Is he 1980? Is that what it says?
Yep.
Yeah, 1980. It says on his leg, and Kenner on the other side, and then Hong Kong. I think it says Hong Kong.
Oh, you're gonna
Yeah,
try and do
that's
a
what's a-
life size R2, Brett?
Minty fresh one. Yeah.
Well, since we're showing stuff, did you guys want to see my coffee table?
Sure. Why not?
It better
It's
be
not-
good, man.
Ah, you'll love it, trust me. It's not finished yet. But
I'll put you in the
Oh,
middle.
dude, that's awesome.
those
Oh,
bits
wow.
there, yeah, mine's backwards too. That's really weird because it's going
Death
that way.
Star. The
Death Trench Run, yeah.
yeah.
That's
But,
awesome.
I've still got to get those installed on the
So
sides.
what's that, about 4 or 5 feet?
Yeah, it's 1200 millimeters, so probably around about 4.5 feet, something like that. I'm guessing.
Nice work, dude.
But I've done those as well.
Yeah.
Those two, those I'm going to do it the other way. Those 2 are commissions. That's R2. But I'll show you. I'll show you what I'm working on at the moment.
Those are cool, Zombie.
Yeah, I really like them.
Yeah, my friend Paul is making me a Yoda. We did a large size Kenner Yoda and
This-
life size, and he put cloth on it and stuff. Oh my gosh,
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm working on at the moment.
that's
so-
cool.
I've just got to do the panels. Everything's backwards, so I'm going the opposite way. But,
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's all done now, which is good. I've just
Wow.
got to
Work.
do the panels for it. But that's
Can you
that's
get
what I've been
lights
working on.
and- Can you get lights and things to go in those panels and stuff?
Yeah,
like
you can buy them. I don't.
Yeah.
There's an old project I could get it back onto. I don't know if you guys know that, but
Is that the robot?
yes, I've done half of it. I've got to get back onto it.
Wow,
That's
And I've got-
Robbie, right? Wasn't he called Robbie the robot?
Robbie the robot?
No, that was in the other one.
Okay.
That was the B9 robot from Lost in Space,
Lost
No.
in Space. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
and that's another R2 I've got to do as well.
Yeah.
So
So
is
your 3D printed R2s, you could throw those down the stairs and they wouldn't break like the Home Depot one.
they would break. They would
Well,
break.
but the Home Depot one would break like glass breaks, like they would
Yeah,
shatter to a million pieces.
that one's a lot more sturdier, but with the R2s, the legs are not. The body would be all right. The dome would be all right. The legs would probably break because just the way they're designed. They need to be reinforced.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Just I watched
Yeah.
people build the Home Depot ones and how many
Yeah.
people break them while they're building them. It's surprising, man. Like they're quite
are you
fragile.
doing, Kat?
Hello, kitty.
Yeah, he's in the way. That's my son's cat. But yeah, so I've still got to put those panels on. But yeah, that's what I've been up to the last few months.
Nice.
That's cool, man.
But yeah, thanks, guys. But yeah, I so want to do. I want to do a K2SO, a life size one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to do an C3PO for R2, and I want to do a B9, a B1, and a Super Battle Droid as well.
Yeah, I want to get in. I'm very interested in the whole 3D printing thing. Like after I went to that toy show, and there's so many vendors that were just selling their 3D printed wares, and I'm just amazed that they can print, like this, one-eyed troll figure.
Yeah.
It's printed. Yep. They printed the orange. They printed the brown. They printed the white. Like it's all printed at the same time.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's articulated.
Prints,
like I'm just blown away that people are this creative and can do this. And I could throw this and it won't break. Like it's so well made. And I see how they made it. Like it's flat on the back, so it was printed like this.
Yes.
Peel it off, and it's all articulated, right?
Yes.
So I'm just blown away by these printers that print, multiple colors, and you don't really see the printing lines anymore. Like it's 0.00 millimeters. Like,
well, the thing is, with a lot of the printers now, in the last 5 years, it's come like leaps and bounds.
It's every 6 months, dude.
Yeah.
Like, the big printing companies, every 6 months, they're lowering their print lines by like 1/10 of a millimeter. Like it's like if you want to order a machine now, in 3 months they'll already have a better version of. Like it's.
Oh yeah.
That's where I'm kind of worried about. Like if I go spend, let's say $500 on a decent small, printer,
and they keep getting faster.
By next year it'll be twice as better, and then there's no resale value really on your now irrelevant. Low resolution printer. Like it's.
But the problem is
extra. Like, but I mean, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, but the problem is if you keep doing that, you're never going to get into 3D printing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, like what my friend does is he every time he upgrades, he just puts the parts that he doesn't need immediately on the slower printer.
Yes.
And then the ones that he wants faster go on the fast printer. You know what I mean?
That's what I've learned too. All these people I've talked to have 10 printers now.
Yeah, they've got multiple printers going, so you kind of
like. They don't have multiple printers because they have such demand to print things because they buy new ones and they can't really sell the old one.
Yeah, but you still can use them and work them. You know what I mean? Like it.
But yeah, you put it to work.
Damn it! I dropped Boba Fett's gun and I don't see where it went.
In the case?
No, it landed on the table here somewhere. I heard it.
You know what you need to do? You need to rewind the stream and see where it dropped.
Watch the screen, yeah.
Or someone in the chat. Hey, help us, chat. Was it a vintage?
How did it bounce that far away? Yeah, that's the vintage Boba Fett.
Oh, then stop what you're doing and find it.
Like, how could it have bounced that far away? It doesn't make any. Oh, here it is. Yeah, it bounced way over here. Like I dropped it here and it bounced over here. Like.
I was going to say,
Brett's up to 3 printers. How many you got, Zombie? How many printers?
I did have 5 at one stage, but I'm down to 3 that actually work and 1 that's not working. But yeah.
But they're both filament printers? You've never
they're all
resin?
all filament. No, I've never got into the resin yet. Maybe one day I will, especially now that there's a lot of resin printers that have really big beds on them.
Yes.
Because the resin printers of the old used to have like little tiny beds, and you can only print like little things like miniatures and stuff like that on. As where now they have the bigger bed, so but you have to use PPE and stuff like that with it. So, but yeah. So
Yeah, like I
mate,
said,
one day I will.
these different vendors, you know, selling these little guys at the show, like these have 3D print lines on them. You kind of feel them. You can't really see them with the naked eye, but then they have some bigger pieces, like a skull, a painted skull, or whatever it is, and but they'll sand those down,
Yeah,
to the point where you would never know it was a 3D printed object at all, like never. And
No.
they paint it really well, like.
yeah.
Their
My
skill
friend
is their
actually
painting.
puts car filler, like the putty.
Yeah,
that
like
we
Bondo.
use. Yeah, like on them, and sands it all down and does all kinds of stuff to.
Well,
to make
have a
them all
look. I don't
really
know if you
nice
can
with
see
no
my
lines
R2,
and-
but you can't.
Oh yeah,
there's
no, for sure. Like, I mean, people.
There's no
people
lines
have
at all.
figured out how to, you know, really master all the different levels of 3D printing. Or like Brett too. I've seen Brett sanding his Boba Fett like until his hands bleed. Like there's a thing, right?
So usually on the
Fixed with
bigger
putty,
items,
no sanding. Okay.
usually, well, with my R2, I didn't use any Bondo or anything like that. It's just, it was basically, I sanded I filled up the gaps. I put in some like gap filler, if there was big gaps. But if it was just normal seam lines, then I didn't use any Bondo. It was just basically super glue I'd run down and sand over it, and that would fill the gaps. And then I would sand.
I'm super impressed, man. It's like I've always been interested in it as an artist. I've always been interested in what people can do with 3D printing and not just the printing part, but the sculpting and designing stage of it too. Because that's the biggest part, is that part, not just buying or stealing other people's files and printing them, right? Like
the problem is when people think of 3D printing and when they sell them at stores and shit like that, and they think, well, especially stores, I mean, that's a bit different. But when you've got other prints, like my R2 and like Pit Droids and people think, oh, yeah, you just print it and that's it, you know. They don't realize all the other prep that goes into making it look really good.
Yeah.
No, there's so many stages. I get it.
Yeah.
I see people, they'll print the same thing 10 times and they'll change the angle every time so they get that exact result that they want. So
and sometimes that is another thing. Sometimes
and less prep work, or less finished work.
Sometimes it doesn't work the first time you do it also. Like my friends told me before, like halfway through a print, sometimes they'll come back and look at it and it's screwed up and he has to start over or fix it somehow, do something.
That's what I mean about it, how every year it doubles in greatness. Like not saying every 3D printing company, but I mean those main companies are such big companies now that they do upgrade their tech annually. Like it's like every other business, like consumables, like your media that you're buying to put in your printers is where they make their money, right? Where all these companies make their money. But also like TVs and iPhones and laptops, those are also considered consumables because you have to replace them every few years. And the 3D printers are no different. Like if they want to keep in the business, they have to improve the tech as often as they can. So new people get interested in that and as a hobby or a business, right? And it's the new people help grow it. And it's the returning customers that buy the new machine every 3 or 4 years or every month, order 5 new spools of white, filament. It's if they didn't have to do that, if everyone could just recycle their own Pepsi bottles and 3D print shit, those companies would all go to business.
Yeah,
but because not everyone is able to do stuff like that.
Even just the waste of the filament you use.
Well, I've
Imagine
seen some really creative people doing stuff with the waste. They'll take all the waste, they'll melt it all down. Like it doesn't matter what color it is. They'll melt it all down with a heat gun and shove it inside a silicone mold of a skull.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll fill it up with all these wasted filaments.
Yep.
And they'll pop out this skull that's like multi-rainbow colors, like marbling
Yep.
and all this different stuff. And you turn around, you can sell that skull for $35 at a art show.
Mm-hmm.
Because it looks fantastic. Like it's very. Oh, you found enough superheroes to fill the superhero case?
I'm putting them in the superhero case. Yeah,
You made Hulk fit.
he kind of fits. He's a little too big,
But
but
that's-
it does
He's
fine,
He's
you know?
smaller than Dungeon and Dragon Lothar guy.
Yeah. 2 bags left. Should I do them? What time do we got? I gotta eat, man.
Mr. B, you use car primer. So Mr. B, you're printing too. You've been printing a long time.
So we still have. I'm gonna have to end it because I really gotta eat. I haven't eaten yet. We still have 2 bags, and they look like mostly GI Joe. This looks like mostly GI Joe. I think both bags look like they're all GI Joe. And then we have
The
this.
box.
This is the crazy thing. We've got.
Okay, I thought you were. You make great custom figures, Mr. B.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah, that'll be a fun one.
I mean, it's a pretty decent sized box, and
I look
Yeah.
forward to you dumping that on
just
the floor.
on the surface. There's look at all these. There goes. Oh my
Star
gosh,
Wars
Death Star droids
for days.
and C-3POs. Look at this C-3PO. C-3PO. C-3PO.
So what'd you do? 3 or 4 bags today? 5 bags?
No, we did 8. There's 2 left. We did 8.
We
Wow.
did 8 bags.
Oh, here we
and you
go.
pulled 0 hammerheads.
Oh, there we go. Look.
Oh, well, all the hammerheads are in the box.
Yeah, I think they're in the box. Hold on, let's look. Wow, look at all these Chewbacca's. Holy crap.
Here's Brett. Yeah, there's 82 hammerheads in there. Oh, what's that brown thing?
And holy Chewbacca's, man. Look at all these.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here's an alien.
That's what it is. Reaction alien.
Oh,
I
yeah.
still
look
need
at
that
this.
reaction alien that's Kenner Hammerhead color.
There's more. Oh, here's another one. I saw the foot. Here we
Yeah.
go.
You got
It's
heaps of them.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can reach in any direction and pull the hammerhead.
yeah, there's.
Oh, I'd like to see some of
Loads
JT's custom work too. Yeah, lots of Star Wars now.
Wow, more Chewies over here in the corner. Actually, this one. Wow, these are my original figures. Look at this.
You got your initials on the feet.
No, I just remember him. This is my first Ben Kenobi that I've had since I was a kid.
Oh, look at these legs.
Yeah. And this is my
man, I wish
Chewie.
I still had one.
This is my Chewie that I've had since I was a kid. I was actually wondering where these ended up, and they so all these are probably figures I collected from around the house or in various areas that I threw in this box.
That's
And I found
awesome that
this
you still have
box.
some of those.
I found this box the other day, and I was like, I got to go through that box too. So these are figures that I've had just thrown about, and it's good because I was wondering the other day where these original figures went, because I don't have many that are this loose from my original childhood from Star Wars. I've got a lot of Return of the Jedis that were from my childhood, but they're not like played with as much as like these were. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So these have a special place because they're so beat up from me
Yeah,
playing with
special
them to
place
death.
in a box.
And I probably got these like in that year of 1978 or 77, 78. Well, 78, right? When they, by Christmas time, I think we had all the figures, you know, of that first 12. So I've probably had these since 78, you know. Yeah, this is cool.
That's awesome. Thanks for sharing, buddy. Always nice to go through bags and boxes. Oh, Lucy's. Even if some of them are modern.
Oh yeah, and here's the weird 3PO I found at a garage sale.
Oh wow.
Stripped.
Yeah, I think someone stripped it.
Maybe they
Yeah,
went
it's weird.
to
I've
spray
seen
them
people
again.
strip them, and there's like 4 different body color parts. Yeah, they just
Yeah.
use whatever plastic was left at the end of the day or something.
Yeah, it's super loose, so I think it got stripped, and that's how it loosened up and everything. You know what I mean? Because if you look,
It's cool if you got really, really beater ones. It's cool. The brake cleaner, I think, is the main, toxic chemical that you use to do that.
yeah, I don't actually see any on this one, but I swear I have 2 of them. There's another one that I think is like clear colored, and you can see some of the gold still on it. And but this one I can't see any, but I know it was stripped. I mean, that's just how they did it, right?
Yeah, the
The
regular
weird thing
color.
is, the weird thing
regular
is, I
color
don't
made
know
the
why-
gold pop, and a white or a yellow plastic tend to make the Death Star Commander chrome pop. But sometimes they got mixed up.
Yeah, and I don't know why they were in. I found them at a garage sale, like in a box, and they didn't want anything for them. They were just like, "Oh, that box was like $1 each." So I bought all the figures in it, and I was like, "What the hell are these? And why were they in there?" Like it just seems weird to me. Like, why would you strip your figures and then sell them at a garage sale for $1, like in a box that wasn't highlighted? Like, you'd think they were going to be like, "Oh, these are prototypes," and try to put them in a special spot, like on a table or something, and try to claim that they're prototypes or something. Like, I just baffled. Like, why would you strip these?
Yeah,
And
it's
have
more of
them
a modern kind of a thing.
and have them in with your play toys? You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
Maybe they did that as a kid. Who knows?
that's
They
what I
might have
mean.
really
It was-
toxic bathwater in their neighborhood.
Yeah, it
Well,
was like,
you remember Sid from Toy Story, don't you?
yeah.
Shooting firecrackers up their butts.
Yeah.
And here's Walrus Man and Greedo. Yeah, there's a bunch of Walrus Men in here. Yeah, so that box will be cool to go through. Oh, there's a Jar Jar in there. Look at that. Misa Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, retro too.
How did he get in there?
More Bosk. Oh, here's the drink carrier for a astromech.
Oh, nice. R2.
R2 the bartender.
Yeah.
So yeah, that box and those 2 bags are what we got to go through still. So we'll do that on a different day.
Come on.
I'm
haven't
gonna
you
go have some dinner, so we'll see you guys later.
Yeah, man. Thanks for the invite, John.
Yeah.
And
No Prophet.
hey, Prophet. Good to see everyone in the chat.
Yeah, it was fun hanging out with all you guys. We'll do this again on another Tuesday night when no one's streaming.
Or Wednesday morning, depending on
Or
where
Wednesday
you are.
morning for you guys. Yeah.
Depending on which side of the equator you're on,
Yeah, exactly.
which hemisphere. It's a lot of customs, 100 plus.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. You seen some Mr. B stuff? It's
I
amazing.
think I have 3.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. The stuff he does.
Yeah.
Prophet,
Prophet, we're just finishing up, but yeah, have fun opening your toys. We'll see you later. Always good to see you. All right, Zombie Rick,
No
thanks for
worries.
me a little bit. And
Cheers,
That's
bros.
been fun. See you,
talk
everyone.
to you guys later, all right?
Have a
Yeah.
good one.
See you,
Bye-bye.
everyone.